We're doing it tomorrow. All right, that'll work. I know that's right, Distro. Walk in the door, heart me. Appreciate it. Good evening. Come on in. Come on in. I'm letting y'all know in advance. This is not a messy live, so leave. Off rip. Come in, but we ain't doing no mess. This is a topic live. Period. Y'all ain't here for a topic, get the fuck out. Ain't no motherfucking mess going on. It might turn into a messy conversation, but this ain't no mess about nobody over here, no none of that. So whatever is going on in the streets, good evening, Nina, Tam Tam. Yeah. Whoever else is on, stay over there. What's up, Miss T? But yeah, don't come in here looking for mess, because this ain't that type of live. I'm continuing my conversation that I had this morning with my people as far as the Glorilla situation and all that. What's up, BP? Unpopular opinion. So yeah, so tonight we doing a topic live regarding the situation with Glorilla, her sister. What's up, Creel? Y'all come in, just grab y'all heart knees. Come in, help with the goal. Y'all already know what to do. Yep, welcome in. But we gotta talk about this shit. I ain't gonna lie, like talking about this situation with Glorilla, low key, like I was like, babe, I gotta get this shit off my chest. I gotta get this off my chest. He's like, well, babe, go ahead. It's early. Have the conversation. But I was like, yo, like, this shit got me hot. What's up, Just Shell? Grab y'all heart means. I know it's been a while since y'all been in here, but this is a topic live. We getting ready to dive into this shit with Glorilla and her sister and shit being weird. We gonna dive into I Speak, the streamer, his mom popping up after the success. We gotta talk about this shit. And went on TMZ? Yeah, no, I don't respect that. Oh, she did. Yeah, I'm glad it was for the people in the comments. I'm glad she did, because long as she know it wasn't me and it wasn't malicious. Thank you. I'm glad you let me know, because it was not malicious. It wasn't me, and I made sure to let them know. Don't be dropping no bullshit over here. We ain't going for that. But yeah, no. So this is not a messy live. Go back to the lives that y'all were just at. We over here. We talking about a whole topic. It's a real topic. It's some real shit. We back to talk about some real shit. We're gonna do some mess too. But today is some real shit. And the real shit is this situation with Glorilla, her sister being weird to her, me saying what I said this morning, but just kind of reiterating, going into some experiences, all that. So grab your heart means, let's talk about it. NY Foxy, did you hear about what happened with Glorilla and her sister?
No, ma'am, I did
Okay, with
not.
the level up. Matter of fact, let me turn my phone up. What you say, boo?
No, no, ma'am, I did not. Fill me in.
Bet, I got you. I got y'all. So if y'all missed it this morning, I did come on like bright and early. No worries, I got you. I'm gonna play the clip from start to finish, because the shit is mad disrespectful. So just to give y'all some context, okay, Nina, helping with the goal. Love to see it. So listen, Glorilla's sister came to the internet saying that Glorilla, she hasn't reached back to help her family members out, and she left niggas out to dry, whoop de whoop, all this weird shit, and actually had the nerve to hit the live button on her. So that's what kind of got me feeling away, because it's like, bitch, even if I did consider wanting to do some shit for you, okay, thank y'all for helping with the goal. If I wanted to do some shit for you, I'm cool off you now. Because you're not about to come to the internet on me like I did something wrong. Like I owe you something. So yeah, no. Y'all need to hear this. Get this motherfucker on right now. In the meantime, though, yeah, go ahead, engage. What's up, Jasmine? And the panel is open. This is just basic conversation. We talking about family members leeching, siblings, motherfucking parents feeling entitled to your hard-earned money. What's up, Franklin? What's up? I'm her. But yeah, like, this is an open discussion. This is some real shit. So if y'all want to come up and talk about it, we gonna do that. Cause yeah, that shit, yeah, nah. So this is the first clip. This is Glorilla's sister that y'all getting ready to hear. Listen to this weird shit she said. My mama backed out on their ass because she gonna handle the heat. Oh God, man, she was like $3,000 in the hole with the light bill. 3278 Don Road on the west side. Ass fine as ass bitch.
Like, he's sorry as hell, he's fine as a fuck. So they start seeing the outside. They start seeing everything now because they stand in the motel room. On Airways. 19. I was coming over there, okay? I was too big. I'm 18 years old, niggas going from house to house to house to house. So, I say again, glory, for you to know how we struggle, for you to know how we got neglected, for you to know how we got mistreated, and for you not to reach back and do shit for not one of us. You got two of my sister stories. You got both of them down there right now. Being your housemaids. Why the fuck is an Eddie calling my mama to get $4 for his phone bill?
So for the ones that's just coming in, we talking about Glow and how her sister did some weird shit on her. This is her sister. This is Glow's sister popping fly shit on the internet. Now they saying in the audience that she just did an interview with TMZ. She a nut for that. Like, she a weirdo for that. You get no cool points going to the internet on your people. Let's keep listening though.
Oh, what you doing? Like,
pull up on this up. Pull up.
Wait. Hold on. And you okay, so y'all talking about some white son that. Bitch, it's been 4 years. It's been 4 years. 4 years. My brother out here doing fucking DoorDashes. You don't even do shit for our autistic brother. I know he ain't do shit to you. We got an autistic brother. You don't even do shit for him.
Come on,
Motherfuckers like come in this on and say, okay. Y'all bad. I don't know what the fuck my other siblings are, but Pearl ain't been shit because she ain't got him shit. I only ask for her right now. Miracle and the egg. Y'all talking about she ain't obligated to do shit for. Is she obligated to do something for all them motherfucking friends she got? She obligated to do something for them? Was they laying on them this bitch? Then they laying on the motherfucking mattress with me and pissed in the bed and lying like it was me. But she ain't obligated. She ain't obligated though. For real? I'm sick of y'all all this glow sis, that glow sis. I ain't got shit to show for being glow sis. I don't give a fuck how y'all take it. I don't got nothing to show for. No, none of us got nothing to show. But you want to sit here and broadcast our struggle. I'm putting up for old friends we went to school with. I ain't down. I'm in the motherfucking Malibu. I ain't down.
I know you
I thought you was gonna be in something like the Rambo nigga. Nah, she probably fucking them, but nah. Well, I ain't in shit like that.
How the fuck these folks know what the fuck my face look at?
I ain't in shit like that.
Nah, Glow sister.
My motherfucking brother doing DoorDash. Oh God. I borrowed money from my mama barely making ends meet. My mama lived in a house she bought. Gloria did not buy that house. She bought my sorry ass dad that house. Full of roaches. In South Haven. Let's talk about it. Fuck.
Man, fuck that shit. So hold on.
Yo,
Broadcast.
somebody put a battery in her back.
So hold on. Listen, when I say I couldn't hit the live button fast enough for this shit. So this is Glow sister, y'all. I know y'all just coming in, so I'm trying to keep y'all up. So what got me heated with this situation is the shit she's saying. Like, how dare you talk about your struggles, our bitch? Okay, so we're not going to sit here and act like Glow didn't grow up in the fucking trenches. She went through hardships like y'all did. She has a fucking right to tell her story. Period. So if she struggled, she's allowed to say, yes, I struggled with my siblings. I struggled with my family, this and that. So to say, oh yeah, how dare you talk about your struggles but didn't reach back to help us? Who the fuck you talking to? Why do y'all feel like Glow owe anybody anything? And then to be hollering about her mom is struggling with this and that. So where's the accountability for the parents? Because that's what I was talking about this morning before shit started going in and out. Why do y'all feel like Glow is responsible for taking care of her fucking parents? Who told y'all that? And earlier it was said honor mother, father, all that cool shit, right? But it also say to not provoke your children. So before we start that shit, why are y'all pushing off this thing that you need to help your motherfucking siblings? You need to help your who? 9 siblings and her parents. And she's supposed to leave it up to y'all, help them the fuck out, right? But ain't y'all the same niggas, right? Not y'all specifically. For decades, y'all taunted MC Hammer when he went broke helping who? And then we want to talk about parents, and the example I gave this morning was how Marvin Gaye's own father took him the fuck out. So you can't talk to me when it comes to, what's up, Dr. Duchess? Babe, thank you, boo. You can't talk to me when it comes to family, none of that shit. For my Bible lovers, y'all gonna act like Cain and Abel was not a story in that motherfucker? What did it say about Cain and Abel? His own fucking brother was what? Which resulted in what? So don't tell me that Glow is wrong for like, you know what? I busted my ass to get where I'm at. Whatever y'all need to do it for yourself just like I had to. Trina, thank you for your patience. Draw dropper.
Hey, Bells.
Ooh, I'm sorry, this shit got me heated. When I think of this, I think of Ice Speed, how his mom didn't even believe in his fucking vision.
Well,
Told this
Bella,
motherfucker, girl, yes, ma'am.
if I may add,
Okay.
I'm just waiting on my nail appointment. I'm a little early. I'm sitting out, enjoying a little blunt really quickly. But I just want to say this. Nobody get me, but I do fear that one of the reasons generational wealth fails us as a demographic, outside of the systemic racism and issues that we've had in the centurial, if that's a word, oppression that we've gone through, I do fear it is because of this mindset that we are speaking of right now, Bella, that you're having and that apparently Glow has had. I do fear it is, in fact, due in part to that when we do have people in the family who end up getting wealth, they end up amassing a lump sum of wealth. They end up incurring a lot of money, a lot of assets, property, cars, things like that. They seem to want to hoard it, then they blow it, and then we're right back in the same position. Rather than, and I'm not saying give it to your sibling or somebody who might be irresponsible with it, but I'm sure there's a nurse or somebody with a talent or somebody in the family that could benefit from that money, that may be able to start a business and make their own money and so forth and so forth. This mindset that we have, in my opinion, is due to us having such lack for so long that when we get something, we want to hold on to it with everything that we have. And even our families are not going to get a piece of that pie, when in reality, when we spread out the pie, and not just spread it out, but have, resources for people to then bake their own pie, we just end up with more pies.
Interesting. Before I respond to that,
I love Trina.
I'm her. Any response to what Trina did? Because I wanna be patient. I'm gonna sit on I'm gonna hear everybody out.
Hello. So I believe, first of all, I do understand what Trina's saying and trying to create generational wealth. But in this moment, if we're trying to create generational wealth and, on the opposite side of Trina's story, what if I did give you a lump sum of money to start you a business and for you to do with the money as you pleased and you squander it away? Now you're looking back at me. That's not helping you. It's hindering you. So if I give you something for you to do something and you don't do it and it falls through for you, do you get to come back to me?
Hello.
Dude, that's exactly what happened to Scarlett. And she eventually started telling them, look, I'm not going to give you the cash. If you want to do something with your life, I'll be here financially. and I'll put in for it. But she started getting the disrespect from the family and the backlash on social media, which is crazy because the entitlement is ridiculous. There's a lot of people, a lot of family members that think that just because someone in your family is a millionaire, they believe that they have to be your bank. And no, that's not how it works. They have to set boundaries, and not only that, you're ruining her brand. I don't know, it's just disrespectful to me. It's ridiculous.
Is it Tara or Tara?
It's Tara. Hey, good evening, Bella. Hey, everybody. So that's what I came up to say. I wish that what Trina said could be true across the board, but statistically speaking, when parents who are first generation wealthy, so they amass their wealth and then they pass it down to their children, it's like a 60% chance that their children squander it. And then even less of a percent that it goes down to the generation after that. It's the book that I'm reading right now is called The Millionaire Next Door, and it was talking about that, how if you just hand people money, especially your children, and they haven't worked for it, they do not appreciate it. They will not grow it. They will not build it. Statistically, you may get some outliers, but 9 times out of 10, it's going to be like I'm her and Jaw Dropper said. It's going to go blow right through their hands. Just like people who win the lottery, people who come up on a lawsuit and get a lump sum of money, their mindset don't match the amount of money that they have, and so they squander it. And I'm, a financial success coach by trade, so I see it all the time. If you don't have the mindset to manage a lump sum of money, it's just gonna blow right through your hands. And those
Respectfully,
people,
Tara.
go ahead.
Please. Thank you, Cleese. Thank you for helping with the gallery. If y'all would like to help with the gift goal as well, it's all appreciated. Go ahead. Thank you.
Yeah, and like I said, that's not true all the time. This is not 100% true. Nothing is absolute, right? This is 9 times out of 10, right? So you might have some outliers. So, I wish generational wealth could be as cut and dry as one person amass wealth, pass it down, and then everybody good for the rest of their life. Even in other communities and other ethnicities, that's just not simply the case statistically.
And that's also, and to piggyback off of that, what the issue is that no one is taught, right? No one is taught things with regards to once something is given to them, right? Like, I can guarantee you, my parents wasn't going to give me nothing had I not earned it, right? My parents could have given all their money to charity. All of the money that I had, could have given it to charity had I not proven that I was worthy of being able to manage it, right? Or being able to do what is necessary to keep going on, right? And I think what happens is that unless you are teaching wealth now, like to your kids, when it's time for them to inherit something, they're not going to know what to do with it.
All right, so Paul, so what happens when your parents, they missed a step? Your parents are not the leaders of example. So their parents set them up for success. They fuck it up, and then you happen to pick up the pieces, and now you're successful. I'm supposed to reach back and help my parents because they fucked up? They wasn't even the example. I'm now considered the standard now, not them. What we talking about? I'm trying to. Oh, go ahead. I'm just before I get too deep. I'm gonna let you go ahead. Thank you for
Hey
your
Bella,
patience.
hey everybody. So I have mixed feelings about it, right? I don't think she got far enough to, because she has 9 siblings. Her mother had 10 kids. Can you imagine her helping everybody plus the mother and the father where she would be?
No, no, hell no.
Right? So I think her sister doing some lame shit, but look how many artists, they family do the same thing because they feel it's a sense of entitlement, right? I don't think Glow should have posted no text messages. She shouldn't have had to do none of that to prove a point, right? And then the sister came back talking about, oh, I don't see no timestamps and things like that. But then I seen Glow sharing pictures like when the sister was like, if you see me send a picture like this, I'm begging. It's a lot. And I think that she looked like one of those people that just felt like, oh, my sister made it, I ain't gotta do shit no more. But look how Tyler Perry did his family. I'm not just gonna give you the money. You want the money, work for it. And I mean, what is the problem? I don't see a problem with it.
My thing is, if you wasn't fucking with me before I even got here, the same way you ain't remember me before, then keep that same energy, bro. If I barely get a phone call from you unless you wanted something, what the fuck made you think when I make it here that, now you remember you got a sister? Now you remember I'm your daughter? Man, fuck no. No.
And then Glow said her sister was saying to her, like when they was, when she was trying, like, you ain't never gonna make it nowhere. So you were discouraging her. And now she did. Go ahead,
That's
brother.
who's supposed to get help though, right? No, I'm trying to keep it cool because from personal experience, might not be 9, but it's 5 of us. And I barely, I'm what they would consider doing okay in life. And I understand exactly where the fuck Glow coming from. Every sibling have opportunities. You pass them up. You make your own choices. But because I made different choices that put me in a different realm, like you said, the reach back. Okay, so what happened when I tried to reach? I'm so glad I wanted y'all to talk first. Every example y'all gave, and thank y'all for helping with the goal. So what happened when she exhausted all those options? They still fuck up, and then they still expected her to pick them up. What the fuck y'all expect her to do? Oh, but that's family. I seen, shout out to Phenomenal Woman. She was like, okay, she ain't got to help her siblings, but help her mom. Why? Let's go, Khaleesi. Thank you, baby. Why she got to help anybody? And I'm not being, I promise you, I'm not being rude. I just don't see it. And maybe it is because of my own experience. With the level up, maybe it's my own experience, but I just don't see why. Why should Glow, iSpeed? Nigga, I had to move into my dad's house to become a successful streamer. I'm traveling all over motherfucking Africa. Because my mom ain't believing me. But now you remember you got a son because I made it. That's the weird shit I'm not fucking with. And I need y'all to help me understand my perspective being wrong.
So if you take your personal out of it, Bella,
Hell
and then
no.
look, but
Go
see
ahead.
that's the thing. You got your personal in it, right?
A little bit.
I get what you're saying. However, I would help my moms out, but then see, here's the thing. Do my mom come with my sibling, the one that's on the fucking internet trying to dog me out? You understand what I'm saying? That would be something that I would have to think about. Like, okay, if I put you in this house right here, do she come with you, and do she still get to bash me on the internet and all of this, do so much shit because she feel like I'm supposed to? So that's why I said I really have mixed feelings about it.
So let me
I
ask you
really
something,
do.
Kadari. Let
What's
me
up?
ask you
What
something.
up, Max?
What's happening? So you understand how powerful the internet is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You understand somebody of her status, who she is, right?
Mm-hmm.
So why do you feel like she in need to prove anything, knowing that people can easily be manipulated, people can be easily brainwashed? I'm talking about somebody of her status, just not
Babs, I
just a
said
regular person.
I don't think you was
Hold
in
on.
here. I said I don't think she should have had to show no text messages.
That's
I
what I'm
felt like,
talking about. Just let me finish so you can see where I'm going.
okay,
Because that's what you said. She ain't need to prove nothing to nobody. But knowing
right.
the fact that the internet is so powerful and motherfuckers can be easily brainwashed, what makes you think that should not be the right move? Because a lot of people or majority of the people will run with whatever the sister says.
So okay, that's
Babs, are you trying to say she
Yeah,
should have to cover her image? Is that what you're
no,
trying to say?
That's
I
not what
don't
I
think
because she'll
said.
so.
spend
That's
the
what.
rest of her career
That's
explaining.
not what I said.
Exactly.
Every time
You.
somebody comes out with the allegation, she will
Mm-hmm.
spend the rest of her
That's what.
career answering to them. The
Yeah. Don't
best of them
negotiate with
don't answer
terrorists.
to none. You see, Jay-Z and Beyonce don't answer to a fuck thing.
Okay. That's understandable. But I'm saying you guys or you ladies understanding how powerful the internet is. Motherfuckers are easily brainwashed. They run with anything. So why do you think it shouldn't be the right move for her to put out something to prove she is lying because I've been helping them out?
So my thing is, for me, I don't feel like I have to prove anything to anybody. Think what you want to think, right? And I get it. I understand the internet is powerful, right? My sister also knew that the internet was powerful before she did what she did, correct? So here's my thing, and like I said, I have mixed feelings about it. And the sister is not solely talking about her. She's adding the mother in it to make it worse or try to make the situation worse. If we going and what I've seen her trying to prove is, no, bitch, I'm not fucking with you, but I fuck with mommy. You understand what I'm saying? So the way the sister is going so hard is like, it's all about me. I. Now, if the mother got on the internet and did that shit, then I would be like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Like, huh?
Well, why would it be a
However,
difference between the mom and the sister?
the
But they both
sister
I
get
ain't
them
gonna
do the
hold you.
same
I'm
thing.
going to ask the same question. What's the difference?
What would be the difference
the,
between the mom and the sister? It's the same people, the same family member.
no, but the difference is that's my mother. That
Okay,
woman gave
that's
me
your sister too.
life.
That's your sister too.
But
That's
no,
your
no,
What
no.
blood.
did
That
they do?
woman gave me life,
That's your
right?
blood too.
You're
That's your
grown.
sister
Hold on,
too.
wait a minute. Wait a minute. You're grown just like I'm grown, right? Right? So anything that we all 10 of us should be doing for mommy together. You should not rely on just my income because I have it.
I don't know, Sadari. At least in my household, my parents aren't looking for help or for us to be supporting them. They're still trying to do whatever they need to do to reach down and make sure their children are fortified. They're trying, right now, my parents are really pouring a lot into their retirement and investment vehicles so we can have an inheritance. So, I mean, if your family is struggling, I get helping the mom. I can see it, right? Is it an obligation? No, but can I see it? But you best to believe I'm not helping no grown, able-bodied siblings, especially if I know that they are not doing what they're supposed to do.
Is that
And
not
we
what I
all
said?
know most of our children, our siblings are not.
I think we're saying the same
I
thing,
think
but
so too.
saying it differently, right?
Yeah.
I don't feel like she's supposed to. I said that. Thank you, BK. I don't feel like she's supposed to do it.
Love you,
But
friend.
Bella, you got the clip with the sister going off. Everything. You got the clip with the
Let
sister
me know
going
when I
off.
can
You
get
want me to play
in.
it? I just did. I can replay it right
It's
now.
like. Did
So
you
can
see it
I
on?
reply to Babs real quick? So I
Give me
Which
one
understand.
type?
second.
The
Wait,
CMB
I just
one
want to.
or
It's like
which
four of
one?
them on the shade room, right?
Bet.
On Instagram. However, what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying is the sister is adding the mother. The sister is
Let's go.
adding the
Thank you,
mother.
Range Rover.
The
The
sis
sisters what?
You
she's
know,
adding the mother
that's
into the equation.
triangulation, Sadari. You see that, right?
And that's exactly what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying. That's what I was saying. But go ahead, play it,
Child.
Bella. Oh wait, I
Listen.
think I'm her wanted to respond to Babs. I'm sorry.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
okay. I can wait.
You sure, baby?
Yeah, I can wait.
You want to hear the clips?
Yeah.
All right. So let me see. All right, here it go.
On Facebook, she not obligated. She not obligated, but she obligated to do shit for her friend. Y'all got me. Then, bro, they acting like, then they coming like a mother gave us shit anyway. That was on the airplane getting signed and
That's the
got
one
it.
from yesterday where it started from yesterday?
Yeah, this one it says 44 minutes ago, so it's like
Me
I'm talking about
multiple
the
too.
one
sides.
from yesterday. Cause it that's what I'm saying. Like it started yesterday. You want me to play it?
I mean, you can share. Hell
Hold
yeah.
on.
Thank you, Kingdom. Thank you for helping. Thank you for supporting the
Well,
panel.
I'm gonna find the
Wow.
clip.
So Babs wants her to feel like that. I feel like the validation of people and how it happens. Okay, Cleese.
Thank you, baby. Thank
The
y'all.
validation of people and how y'all used to starts coming out once an allegation is had. But if you take some notes from people that really live their life personally, even though they are star, they don't answer those allegations. My business and what goes on with me and my family personally ain't got a thing to do with my job.
But she's bringing the
Hold on.
family's business to the
Let
internet.
me let me let me let me say something real quick, Bella.
Go ahead, Babs.
The reason
What's
why
up,
I
Kingdom?
the reason why I emphasized on her status when I first asked Diary the question was important. Okay, I want you to understand that. What you compare Beyonce and Jay-Z not doing to this little young girl are totally two different things to me. They up there. I'm talking about way above to where she's at. Doesn't mean that she's not an artist. She's not a star. I'm not saying none of that. Okay? But at her level and how it can cause her a lot of damage, that's what I'm talking about. Because again, I just gotta understand how the internet works.
Yeah,
That
I
people
disagree
can
with
be
you again, Babs, because at that rate, things have been said about some of these people for eons. Before Diddy became Diddy and he was just Sean, things was being said about him. And they never answered to none of these things. I just say when my personal business and what goes on with me and my family, be it good or bad, I don't have to answer to the public. Now, what you decide to come out publicly and say, it's on you. You deal with that. I don't have to.
okay. I think we have a misunderstanding to my point and what I was asking Sadari. I was saying why Sadari felt like there was no need of her, because that's why I got from Sadari. There was no need of her defending her character that's being put in question by her family members. That's why I was asking, why should she have not done that? Why would it been the wrong move to do?
We talking about Glorilla and her sister. All right, so we're gonna pause. Bray, do you have something to add to this topic before I'm her play the clips of what Glow sister said, or you want to hear the clip
You
first?
mean me?
Ma'am, good morning, Billa. Good morning, courtroom.
All right. So this
We in
is
the chambers.
so it started because Glorilla had posted a picture of her courtside, at her man game, and this is what the sister first had to say.
Obligated. She ain't obligated when she want to see her and all them interviews. Hey, everybody. So we celebrating our dad for his retirement. So how long is 30 years? 29 years at the post office. Hey!
So the first sister, right, said that Glow bought the father a car with no gas in it. That's what I'm saying. Like it went so deep, Bella. That's why I was saying, like, did you hear it from the beginning?
So I remember the retirement gift because he was retiring from his
Mm-hmm.
post office, right? Okay, I remember that, but I didn't know there was a follow about not having no gas. I mean, damn, I got you a car. The least you can do is keep some fucking gas in it.
Look, hold on. Let me show you because I.
Somebody else said that she did buy her mom a house and it was sold. So is that true? I don't know if that's true. I didn't fact check it yet, but I seen in the comments that they said that, Glorilla bought her mother a house and her mother sold it, but I'm not sure if that's true.
So at the dad retirement party, the older sister has so much to say. It say Glorilla's sister also addressed her gifting their dad a new car and alleged the car has no gas in it. So this is when I first seen it yesterday, I was like, well, damn. All of this is because she posted that picture of her being courtside at her man's basketball game. So
All right.
you want me to play that one, or you want me to play the
Okay, so
bittersweet?
now that we got context, so all
So
that
Bella,
started
can
from
I
that.
can I can I can I point out something real quick?
Sure.
Just with that context, right? The video, you see how they put the caption in there with no gas. You see how they try to, spice it up, right? Trying to make her look so bad, right? Okay, so you get my day with no fucking gas. That's the type of stuff I'm talking about. That people can just run with it. It's so quick. That's the power of the internet. That's what I was talking about.
Let
Am
me
I making
just
sense?
say,
Am I making
no, you
sense?
make sense, Babs. You do. However, let me just say this, right? I don't know if Glorilla has a PR team. And this is the thing. They might be taking advantage if she doesn't have her own PR team. Because her PR team is supposed to be helping her identify whether or not she's supposed to actually be responding to these type of things, right? That's what happens when you get into the industry at certain levels. This is the same thing that happens to athletes, right? As well, right? They get training, they get PR training, they get a team together to help protect them, right? And if a PR team told her to respond, then that's probably what has happened, or they're actually, because the PR team also is supposed to be the one that helps them when bad press comes out. So if it's continuing on, she might not have a team.
Bella, I've tried to read the room and understand what's going on. Can you give me a recap quickly?
Quickly, Glorilla's sister came on the internet saying that Glow ain't shit. She ain't helping her siblings out. She ain't helping her parents out. And she went to TMZ, did a whole story on her, went live, tried to shit on her. That's it in a nutshell. Her own people.
Thank you so much. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Okay, and is there any other details that matter?
I
The
mean,
sister going on a world tour now to smear her name and get her coins off the sister name that she ain't giving her. But also, I would like to mention that Glorilla reportedly did give her family members a lump sum of money. Now, if they squander it, what is she to do?
The fact that she even, and hey girl, fuck you. The fact that she even on doing the little internet
Hey,
to her
boy,
or even
fuck you.
saying anything is probably exactly why Glorilla didn't give her the money. And second of all, it's like, just because somebody rich in your family don't mean they gotta motherfucking give you no money. That's giving away money is the way a motherfucker, you feel me, don't be having money. Like,
Exactly,
just,
Brad.
you're not entitled to nobody motherfucking money. Girl, if they want to give it to you, say thank you, girl.
Hey,
But just
Bella,
because your family
let
member
me
rich don't
talk
mean they gotta
before
give
you
you a
come
penny,
up.
boo.
okay, Babs, thank you.
Yeah, when you first came on, the first thing I said was you got to put your mask on all the way before you try to reach back and help somebody else. We all know that money, like what we see Glorilla doing and whatever, we have a perception of how much money she has, but we don't really know how much money she has, and she's still at a vulnerable spot where she could go broke at any time if she's not careful, right? Just like a lot of basketball and football players or MC Hammer, whoever, she's not wealthy to the point where she could just squander money and make money on top of money. So she's still technically putting on her own mask right now. You know what I'm saying? And then somebody said Yo Gotti lowballed her in the comments. So I don't know. I still don't think she's at the point where she should be taking care of the whole hood yet.
They saying she
So like,
served 3 people.
I mean, if they did have that relationship, like, and if they really fucked with each other, I mean, it might not have been a problem. You feel me? It might have just been like cutting the water off and stopping. Like, again, I give my family money whenever I want to. You feel me? We got that relationship. Certain motherfuckers might not have that relationship, and then you might not be doing right by the money and shit. It's a lot of different things that can go into it.
Can
So,
I say
yeah,
something real
it's
quick?
so many elements. Oh, go ahead, Omar.
Okay, what I was gonna say is I can't stand a broke stud or anybody from the community that's poor. Even their own community outcast him. So that's already irking me that she's a broke stud running around for clout. Two, most of y'all, if it ain't about you, don't take it personal. If it is, so be it. Most of y'all are fucking poor. Y'all don't even understand how motherfuckers with money move. When people with have money, They give to those that help themselves. So motherfuckers feel that because a person made millions, hundreds of thousands, or whatever, they feel like they're entitled. And it's always poor motherfuckers who be talking about, oh, you should spread the money, you should spend the money this way, you should give. Bitch, get a job. That's two. And like I said, third of all, that bitch poor. She running around for clout, trying to get clout off her sister's name, but then she turn around sitting up with pictures of the girl. That's the whole thing about it. Motherfuckers need to get a job,
Right.
get their own shit. People feel entitled to other people's money. I tell this to women. They be fucking niggas with money and they think they gonna get something. No, you just fucking him. That's his money. That's how you gotta always remember. It's the other person's money. I'm not a bank, so I don't watch other motherfuckers' pockets. People have a habit of watching other people's pockets. They want to dictate how they spend their money when, you know what I'm saying, they wasn't there to help those people get that fucking money. And it's a mentality thing. Everybody's not going to be given. Some people are given. And what Braid said was factual too. You can go broke when you care too much about others. So most of the wealthy people you see and most of the well-off people, even the people in your family, they are selfish. And meaning that they're selfish, they're going to take care of their structure, their foundation, them first. And that's why they are where they are. And that's why a lot of y'all feel they need to give y'all money and they ain't giving y'all shit. All right, y'all have a good day. Let me know when y'all talk
All
about fat
right.
people. I'll come back up. I only want to speak on topics about fat people. If y'all ain't talking about fat people, I'm good. So I gave my input. Y'all have a good day.
But so even to speak to that effect, people was mad at MC Hammer when he went broke for doing
Talk
just
about
that,
it.
helping his family. He went flat broke for him helping his family, and people got mad at him. Well, why would he go and help everybody like that? He knew he didn't. So, damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Talk about it. Okay, so I do have the clip of her sitting with TMZ. Let's hear what happened.
Just her grievance that you feel that your sister has an obligation to share the wealth.
Hey, yeah, she got an obligation to share the wealth. We stay here, we struggle together.
The fuck?
Took baths and bottles of water, rest, roaches, all that. Yeah, she obligated. Them friends obligated. She doing everything for them. So yeah, I feel like I'm obligated.
What is it you think she's not doing for the family?
I didn't know her
What
sister was POP. Hold it down.
Right.
Braid, you hilarious.
POB, hold me down.
Relax.
it sounds like there's a real financial hardship. Describe what you're talking about.
She not doing nothing. Nothing. She not doing nothing to family. And she do little oohs and ahs for our parents or whatever, but barely nothing because my mama still clocking the clock at FedEx. She don't want to work. Gloria got y'all believing this fake ass imaginary thing where she retired them. No, she did not. My dad retired because his time was up. She supposed to have retired my mama, but she didn't. My mama still clocking the clock at FedEx.
Why does she owe it to you to support you and to support the family beyond what she wants to do? It's her money, right?
Because don't go on no interviews talk about our struggle. You want to do that?
Can I ask a question?
Nigga. Let me calm down. Yes, you may.
Just about the retirement part, right? She said she was supposed to retire her mama. So what do y'all think that mean? Like, did she maybe give her mama a lump sum of money and that was supposed to be good for retirement and you make it do what it do? Or is retirement, I just pay your bills for the rest of your life and you ain't got to work type deal? Because it's giving me she might have gave you a good 500,000, maybe even $1 million, and now you don't have it, face ass.
How much money did they think she got though? Like she a new artist, so she not getting no 25 million.
That's my question. I'm her. Like, how much money do y'all think she just got laying around? That's my question.
Child, they
To where
think
she
she
can
got
carry
When she
9
do,
people in mama and daddy.
keep in mind when she do featured songs, she has to pay those artists to be on her songs.
Correct. And she might have to, depending on the type of deal she might have front costs for touring, for album, for this, for that. We don't know what type of deal she has, so where she coming out of pocket for things that we think the label is paying for her. And my thing is, I'm sorry, if I'm just thinking about my child, if my child gets rich tomorrow, my disposition is going to be, I want to be on your team. I want to work for you. Like, I want to be your momager, the person holding your back. Like, I want to help support my child, not for a handout, but literally earn money or just do whatever I can do to support you. Why do I mean, as a parent, I just can't see. I want to quit my job at FedEx so you could take care of me. I just don't see it. As a mother, I just don't see it.
Look at what Britney Spears' parents did to her. Man, y'all better stay woke. Parents my ass.
Somebody in the comments just said that she has, my bad. Somebody in the comments said that she has 9 siblings or whatever. So I just took a quick stroll to Google, and she is the 8th child out of 9 kids. So is she supposed to help? She damn near the youngest. Is she supposed to help everybody? And if you help one, don't you got to help them all?
Child.
To struggle with. You are it's not one sibling, you got 9 other siblings. She got my money just because she got plenty other in Memphis. She getting money too. I got 2 siblings staying down there in Atlanta with her that she treat them like housemates. Y'all keep on painting this picture like she's just a good person, an upright person. She's not.
So here's something that
Pause. House slaves, I would send the motherfuckers back so quick where they came from.
So you can slave for FedEx and you can work long hours for FedEx, but you can't work long hours to build the empire that your family or your daughter started or sister, whoever.
It is 2. She got 2 siblings down there living with her that she treat them like house slaves, not her. She said the 2 siblings Glow got living with her.
So where's that even coming from? Is the siblings feeling like they slaving?
Right? Is she the mouthpiece for everybody?
How hired some made so fucking quick? What you talking about? Slaving for who?
First of all, from a money perspective, right? If she's paying for them, right? That's a tax write off for her. They're getting paid, right? So that's a whole way of managing the wealth in itself when it comes to the business, right? So yeah, now she mad because she not down there in the mix because they are also getting benefits from being in that vicinity of doing that work.
You know, New York, I was just going to say that. It sounds like this sister is the one trying to stir up everything to get some type of shine, some type of spotlight, because nobody else is saying anything.
Because she don't know how to act. She the ninja out the group.
They was referencing the siblings saying, why aren't the siblings coming to Glow's defense?
Because they probably don't have to respond. See, they're not going to talk. The other ones, they're not going to talk. Because they don't want to get caught in the crossfire. Listen, sometimes you need to know when to just shut the fuck up. You understand what I'm saying? Shutting the fuck up when you don't have a side, nobody knows if you the fool or nobody will know if you the fool or not. This one that's talking, we all know she the fucking fool.
Trolls in the comments, y'all should have got me earlier when I was on that. I'm hanging out now. I was in the streets cussing hoes out though earlier. Maybe tomorrow again at the same time, but today I'm chilling.
So it's the fact that the guy from TMZ asked her, why do you feel like she needs to do anything for you? Did you hear what she said? Did you, she said, I do feel obligated. What?
Because she feel like they all struggle together, which is weird. You do know that's a parental issue, right? The parents is the reason y'all struggle together. Go ahead, Trina.
Okay, I get it because we all love Glow. She got some hits, but y'all cannot say somebody in y'all family got rich like that, and they got their friends balling out of control, friends all on yachts and stuff, and they told you to beat it and feel no type of way. Just be real. Be real with yourself.
So respectfully, You do know some of us do come from a lineage
See,
where
look, she's looking
the
at my
family had
room.
money and then the parents fucked it up and
See,
then we
that's
picked up the
no.
slack.
That's not what I said, Bella. That's not what
I'm
I
just
said.
saying, you saying when I
I
feel some
said
type of
your
way, I
sibling. Your
okay.
sibling.
I ain't got none,
Listen,
so I
I
don't
wouldn't
know
know.
that.
Allegedly, I'm the successful one. I wouldn't know.
Oh, so you
So
the one running off, Bella? See, that's
so
why
what?
you saying that. You the one
Z.
running off. Ah,
I'm
we
gonna run
caught
off
Yeah,
Bella,
what?
and
y'all.
Bella,
We
yeah,
caught
and I'm
That's
Bella,
fucking with
y'all.
you because I don't even have to share, so I don't know what the hell you talk. Like I don't even have
No,
to
no, I want
share.
to understand your point of view. So
Y'all,
I'm
Bella
doing
ran
what?
off. Bella ran off. She the one running off with the money. Yeah.
I ain't run off with shit.
So
I just made different choices, and they not gonna make me feel bad because we all had choices. They made theirs, and now they looking like you said, looking for me to reach back. No, when you had the opportunities, you took your choices, did what you did with them, and now you watching me like I'm supposed to help you. Why?
for me, Bella, I
No,
agree with that.
respectfully,
I
Bella,
don't
you're
have
not a
that much
millionaire.
hate.
You do. Sorry.
Watch your
I
mouth
was
like y'all
talking and then
see
you
me
just
go to
started
work.
talking to
Watch,
me.
slow down.
But me,
Go ahead.
no hands on her.
Know what Bella is?
Okay. Bella is not wealthy, as in she's not on yachts and stuff. Or if you is, Bella, I need
I
some
didn't
help,
say
sister.
nothing.
I need some help,
I might say
sister,
shit.
if you are. But, we're not talking
That's
about,
why we can't hear your stupid ass.
What's going on with your What's
okay,
going on with your
well,
mic lately?
Girl, with your
I
phone
got my
like it's in
thing
water. Girl, we
on.
can't hear you, boo, with your Bluetooth AirPod app.
Okay. Okay. Forget it.
Not you went on mute. Shit, I put myself on mute because I thought it might have been my phone, but hey, neither here nor there.
Rilla got all this money that our sister thinks. I mean, she's an artist. She probably signed a 360 deal. And then, a lot of artists get paid on back end doing shows and back end money from doing, when they do the shows, they do photo ops and things like that. So that's how they really making their money on the back end, not from the label.
All right, let me play the rest of this. Shit, I forgot we was on the clip, child.
Well, pretty publicly did last year when your dad, you said he retired. His time was up, so he retired. And she bought him a brand new
Is
Jaguar,
this better?
a retirement gift, right? And
What you say, Trim?
Is this better?
I mean, we can hear you. What's up, Godo? Go ahead. We can hear you.
Oh, okay. So all I was saying was, I think it's two different brackets, but I'm her did have a good point though, because we don't even know if Glow got no money like that for real. Them artists be broke for real. Them people be giving them stuff for pictures and then taking it back from them when after the pictures taken. So hers probably right.
That part.
we saw this back in November. I mean, that's pretty nice to give someone a Jaguar, no? I just know it's a white Jaguar.
What pictures and what
Thank you,
evidence
Saint.
do you have of the brain?
Are you saying that the Jaguar was not? She didn't actually give
There
him a
was no
Jaguar?
word there new. What evidence do you have of that brain?
Thank you, Saint.
There's an Instagram
And
video
of
of it.
course, she gonna try to make it look good for y'all. My dad over there broke as a mother right now. Let's say she has $2 million.
Bella, I'm gonna drop down so somebody else can come up. Thank y'all for having me.
All right, boo. Thank you for stopping up to join the conversation. The panel is open if y'all have an opinion on this situation, y'all. And Saint, thank you for supporting the live. I appreciate you. Thank y'all for grabbing them heart knees. Thank y'all for helping with the gold and the gallery.
Does she owe to you and the rest of the family of that $2 million?
Hey, Cupcake.
She can get all of like 2,500 a piece.
How much?
2,500.
25, like how for? That's it, just 2,500 flat, or is that a?
2,500 flip.
I think she would jump at that. I think if that's all you want, I think Glow might jump at that.
But imagine her being on for 4 years and I get.
Wait, I gotta rewind that back a little bit because they asking how much money do they all want a
Did
piece?
she say $2,500?
Nigga,
She
let me
said all
rewind that.
she gave her was $2,500.
That's why I need to rewind it back a little bit.
Well, I think she would jump at that. I think how much of that does she owe to you and the rest of the family of that $2 million?
She can get all of it like 2,500 a piece.
Bitch, she broke. How much money do she owe us a piece? And she like,
And she said 2,500. We had it wrong.
nigga.
She got, yeah.
You know some bitch bring that home in a paycheck?
$2,500.
So she doing all this over
You go to
2,500.
work,
I take
you
it
can
back.
get that in a
I take it
paycheck.
back.
All she
No,
gotta do
I
is go to
take it
work,
back.
get a decent career. You can make that in one paycheck. What
I
the
take
fuck?
Nah,
it back.
don't take it back, Trina.
I
Continue
take
swinging for this
No,
bun.
that
Trina, keep
mindset.
that same energy.
No, that
See it through.
mindset.
Hell
He
no.
gonna
See
be
it
calling
through.
every week.
We're gonna bring that one more. Let's bring it back one more time for the people in the back.
Broke as a motherfucker right now.
Let's say she has $2 million. How much of that does she owe to you and the rest of the family of that $2 million?
She can get all of it like 2,500 a piece.
How much?
2,500.
No, I want y'all to see her face when she said this shit, cause she dead ass too.
What picture, what evidence do you have of the brand new
Are you
Jaguar?
saying that the Jaguar was not, she didn't actually
It
give him a
was not
Jaguar?
brand new. What evidence do you have of that brand new Jaguar?
There's an Instagram video
And
of
of
it.
course, she gonna try to make it look good for y'all. I did over here broke as a motherfucker right now.
Let's say she has $2 million. How much of that does she owe to you and the rest of the family of that $2 million?
She can get all of it.
How much?
2,500.
25, like, how, for, that's it, just 2,500 flat, or is that a?
2,500. Click.
I think she would jump at that. I think if that's all you want, I think she
Yo,
might jump.
she didn't switch classes in school. She didn't switch
Imagine my
classes.
Definitely
siblings.
did not.
Imagine my siblings get on this motherfucking internet and bitch, I don't have motherfuckers drag me for free. You drag me for $2,500 flat. That means $2,500. I don't have to ever fuck with y'all again, nigga.
Yo, when I say, listen, she didn't switch classes and somebody actually came out to the car and she wore a helmet too. Okay, like she wore the helmet. Then somebody came out to the car to walk her into that one class she stayed in. Okay, no, get the fuck up out of here with that bullshit.
And now you
Then
see
she
why
said
the other
2,500. And he
$2,000
hit to us
Wait, she said
2,500.
like a couple of dollars. Remember, a couple of dollars.
and now you see why the other
I'm not even
siblings.
going. Because I'm not even going to put that off on that. We're not even using no scapegoats. She's just no. Glow's sister, she on her own. We're not even about to bring in a situation with the cognitive. No. She's just an ignorant motherfucker. We're going to keep it solely on her. This
Not
shit
even
right here.
ignorant. She's got a bum mentality because if 2,500 can buy you, you definitely got a bum mentality and say, if I say, oh, she got 2.5 million, how much should you get? And you say 2,500, bitch.
Nah, I need Trina to come off that mic and have that same. Come on, Trey and Bang. We want to hear from you, babe. Yep.
I said I take it back. I can't believe
Make a
she did that.
wish. Make a wish. You have 444.
Oh, thank y'all so much for that. Remember last time I had that belly and you messed it up?
That was for fun. And it came back around in my platform.
That
Look at
was
that.
so fun.
It came back around. Make a wish.
Okay, I made one.
All right.
I take it back, you guys. She don't need to give the sister a dime.
Thank you, Saint.
Now here's also what I want to also say.
Thank you
She
for
went way too low, but if she would have went too high, y'all be calling her greedy.
too low. She shouldn't have asked for shit. That's the
She on a
bottom
world tour, Trina,
for
for $2,500. So I know TMZ just paid her that.
No, do y'all not see? Like TMZ is stuck. Like, did y'all hear the questions they asked her? Like, they are in disbelief at her deposition and all of this. They're like, wait, what the fuck? You feel obligated? Y'all struggle together. How much you want?
The
25.
way he responded made me feel like he thought
Did
to
y'all see
himself,
their
I think we
faces?
paid her too much. His face.
One more, I promise y'all. This is the last time I'm gonna take it back.
Can I say this one thing, Bella?
She
Go
gotta be
ahead,
on
'cause I
some
was trying to
sugar.
see their face and her face while she's saying this shit. Like,
Her
go
bills
ahead.
her bills are late. She needs $2,500. Which she just probably should have just probably asked her sister for $2,500 because it's given that Glow might have hooked her whole family up and she blew through the money.
I wouldn't be surprised if that was the situation one more time, but now I want y'all to see it through on both sides. So they looking at her like she lost it. And if you think I'm referring to her mind, yes, I am.
She got to be on some type of drugs at this. I mean, she got to be on something heavy, not prescribed.
That does she owe to you and the rest of the family of that $2 million?
She get all but like 2,500 a piece.
How much?
2,500.
25, like how for? That's it, just 2,500 flat, or is that a?
2,500. Click.
I think she would jump at that. I think if that's all you want, I think Glow might jump.
You know it's bad when these niggas looking at each other like, the fuck? Huh? That's it? Like, bit.
Let's be real. Out of 2.5 million, $2,500 is a joke. Out of any money right now in this economy, $2,500 is a joke. If I got 2.5 million, my siblings get minimum motherfucking 10,000 to 50,000, but 2,500 ain't a penny, boo. That's a fucking joke. No shade. That's to pay your bills for the month, boo.
But I said them bills might be lacking. She might owe some money somewhere because ain't no fucking way.
She owed a deal.
Oh, the dealer is crazy.
But imagine her being on for 4 years and not giving us zero. None at all.
What does your mom think about you going public with this whole thing?
At the end of the day gotta end. I don't give a
Oh, hell no.
Just your
Not after you done, yeah, because my mama, and then we say, so how does your mother feel about all this? Man, fuck what she feel. Bitch, you done did all this in the name of your mama, and now when we want to know, so how does she feel about you doing some floss shit to your sister now was, that's the bullshit right there. Hold on, who said it earlier that she was using her motherfucking mom as a scapegoat? Somebody called it early in this conversation.
I said that earlier, Bella.
You said, I gotta give you a hand clap for that one right there. Coffee on me tomorrow. Cause that shit right here, spot on. You called it. What the fuck is that? You did all this cause your mama's struggling. Your mama can't retire yet. So let's have the conversation, shall we, since we all here. Now that we heard some context and the bullshit. Glow is supposed to retire her mother and father. Again, we don't know what her financial situation is right now. So that's her responsibility, is to retire them. And carry out the 9 siblings. Just curious. I need y'all to be realistic when y'all answer these questions, please and thank you. And then, matter of fact, after her sister just did what she did, would Glow be wrong for saying fuck all of them and leave them where they at? Would she be wrong?
Let's stay out my head.
Huh.
Now, let me ask this. What if she have parents that she probably tried to retire them and because they was not ready, they didn't do it? Because you can try to retire your parents all you want to, right? But if they don't have the age in order to get the Social Security amount that they want, or they're not going to get the full benefit because they didn't reach the age to get the full pension, then what? Now you
Let's
complaining
really
again.
clock in. Let's really clock in for a second. How many parents, even to this day, is still in the hole because they helping the next kid, the next sibling? Mama got retired, but having a daughter like you and you asking for money, a motherfucker's still not gonna be able to get ahead. It's a hell of other kids still asking for money. I can't get ahead right now because I'm still helping your brother and your sister. You good, but your brother and sister still ask me for money every day.
Bray, stay out of my
Like that
head.
sister.
I'm
I
trying to
said to
pull up
Bella
the.
earlier, I said, Bella, she's using the mother as a scapegoat. She's basically using the mother. And then now it all really come down. All of this is over $2,500 fucking dollars.
It's nothing.
$2,500.
That's not even a 0.5% of the 2 mil based on the amount that they gave. Like, yo, I told you, she wore the helmet. Something happened to that one. Like they dropped her. Like
But
somebody
no, we
dropped her.
we're not even gonna make it about that. So did y'all know that Glow's sister legit tried to pull a weapon out on her? Do they tell y'all? Did y'all hear any of that in the story when she was interviewing with TMZ?
Yeah, but then she said, didn't she say she got robbed in February of 2024 because of Glow? And then showed some pictures of some dudes that supposedly robbed her over Glow?
Allegedly. But my issue with
Allegedly.
that situation is you had the audacity to pull a weapon out on me and you think I'm about to reach back and do anything for you? I don't know, man. All this shit just weird. Like these motherfuckers in the industry, when they get on this, and like I said, the entitlement of it all, some of y'all feeling like, okay, well, I don't know what kind of families y'all had. What that mean? I don't understand why we trying to normalize what's happening to Glow. If y'all go on to these blogger pages and look at the comment section and how many people is actually antagonizing her and putting her the fuck down for feeling like she didn't do enough for her family.
Oh, I seen that too. Right. Here's the thing. I hope that people just actually, she don't have to respond now. Because if this is over $2,500, I can't even get over the fact that it's over $2,500. Glow don't need to respond. However,
She did, and she told her to get a motherfucking job.
yeah, well, then she put a then she have on a FedEx outfit, the sister?
Probably. It might have been AI just to be funny, but the more the story is, go get a job. All right, let me ask y'all. So, did Glow siblings, did any of them go into the studio? Yo, sis, you've been in the studio for hours. Here's some lunch. Here's something, some water, something to drink, keep you hydrated while you put these bars out. Was any of them actually there with her, supporting her?
I don't know, but she says it's 2 siblings that stay with her. So them must be her ride or die. Like, I feel like we all got that. If you got siblings, you
Something's
always,
going wrong with her. Something's going on with the siblings because why your sister putting it out here like, oh, and my brothers and my sister, they're out here slaving for her.
like,
So
I
what are you
love my
trying to
oldest
put back
sister,
on
but I
her?
don't fuck with her like that. But me and my middle sister is my dog. Like, we ride together. But I love my big sister, but I don't gel with my big sisters like that. Like, every sibling don't gel like that. Like, we sisters at the end of the day, and we gonna stump down together if you come up against us. But I don't kick it with my oldest sister 365, but I do my middle sister. So a lot of people would say that. Like, so siblings relationships is different.
Okay, so real quick, what I'm saying is 2 of the siblings is staying with her. That's not enough. So much so that sister comes out and say, "Oh, so they being treated like slaves." What is the 2 siblings that staying there telling her that got her putting out that narrative on Glow? Why nobody's checking that? Because respectfully, if you bashing me and you staying in my shit, you can go right back to Memphis. I don't have to have y'all here in my house doing shit for you.
Nah, she made that shit up. She made that shit
The
up.
hold on. The 2 siblings called their family asking for money. Oh yeah, then no, y'all can go back home. Like y'all being in my household ain't enough. Yeah, you can roll.
I
Period.
thought the sister said that the dad asked the mom to borrow $100. I don't know about the siblings calling the mom and asking for $40. Where that's at? Because I know the sister that's talking right now said that, oh, my dad had to borrow $100 from my mom.
even if they did, that's real life. Like just because I got money don't mean I got money for you all the time.
And why y'all not checking the parents for them not being financially responsible? You had 9 motherfucking kids. You knew you couldn't afford them 9 motherfucking kids. Let's start there. So you telling me now you up in age, they did the right thing by keeping their career, retiring out. You earned that money. But these 9 kids struggled. Y'all forgot Glo was homeless. Where was homeless? How did she end up homeless with 9 siblings? See, y'all forget that part of the story. You end up homeless with 9 siblings? Let's remove the parents out of the equation. Where was my sister or brothers when I needed them? How did I end up fucking homeless? Since we just leaning on each other, right? And now it's quiet again. That's what I'm talking about. Like, these one-sided expectations is bullshit.
I already told you how I felt, Bella.
Yeah, I say F them. And because if she did give them some money, even if she didn't, first of all, she's a struggling artist. She get money on the back end herself. Like, I bet if we look up how much was Glorilla's deal with Yo Gotti, it's a bullshit deal.
More than likely. But the moral of the story is, I genuinely believe people such as Glo, the I-Speeds, stop reaching out for these people after the fact. If you wasn't fucking with her like that before the fame, before the situation, again, her sister feeling like, yeah, we struggled together. No, your parent, if that's the case, your issue ain't with Glo. You're really mad at your parents. And I feel like she's projecting it onto Glo. You're mad at your mom and dad because you had to struggle and y'all had roaches, whatever the situation is. So why the fuck is that Glo fault?
I think she looking at the fact that Glo dating that basketball player and thinking that the money is all the way up. You get what I'm saying? Like, because it can't. I'm trying to figure out like why now. She could have just said, Glo, hey, can you hook me up with a Fashion Nova brand deal so I could model for them and get my ones up?
Ask a question because that just raised a question for me. Like, the people that is in relationships and is married, does it cause a strain on y'all relationship when the other person's family asks them for money? And like, do it be like a struggle between, yes, I want to give them money and no, I don't? Like, how that shit be working out?
Yo, this is a perfect example in the audience right now. Sweet Nine's son is famous. But she still interact amongst us. Still got her own shit going on. If it wasn't even for other people mentioning her son, we wouldn't even know. Because she don't lean on her fucking son to be doing this, doing that. Putting her name out there like, oh, I'm this, I'm that because my son is. It's the title that I have a problem with. Y'all abuse y'all titles with the affiliation of people. I have a problem with that. Respectfully, Braid is humble, but we're not about to sit here and act like Braid is not affiliated with some people that's up there. But he don't walk around this bitch like, oh, well, yeah, and then motherfuckers acting like he's owed this, he need to give that. That shit is fucking weird. Braid, you had a question. I ain't gonna hold you. I blacked out. I ain't even hear the question. I'm not even about to lie to you.
It's good. No, I just like, asked. They answered it. Actually, the audience all answered it. They said yes. The question was like, for the people that's in a relationship, does it cause a struggle or strain on your relationship when your significant other's family asks for money? Like, if your mama asks for money, Bella, and you wanted to give it to her, but your husband is like, we got these bills, we got these goals, we don't need to be doing that. Could it cause a problem on her relationship and shit like that?
I'm glad you said that because respectfully, I was just thinking that earlier in my life when I had this discussion. I already have my own household to tend to. So, listen, maybe in my next lifetime, if I have a better relationship with my family, period, I'll have a different outlook. But no, ma'am, like, I'm not giving you nothing. I am a wife. I'm a mother. I have my own foundation to take care of right here. It's not my responsibility to take care of your foundation over there. I have my own fucking shit to worry about over here. And you're not going to make me feel bad because you have not maintained your foundation over there. When my son and daughter become who they are going to be, I'm telling y'all, I'm not looking for nothing from them. The only thing I'm going to do is say congratulations. Stay focused. I'm here if you need me. I'm here if you need me, not the other way around.
But the real truth, and like just on the flip side of that, the real truth is if you do your parenting thing right, your kids is gonna want to do the world for you because you took care of them. You feel me? I would do anything for my mama right now, anything she
I
need, because when
love
I needed her,
that.
she had me. You feel me? So if you do what you're supposed to do, your kids is gonna always be grateful for that. They might not see it at the time, but when they get grown and understand, we're gonna get right. Period.
So I
Yeah.
just got a real
Sure.
life
Now
example.
hold on, I'm her. Hold on, real quick. You're right about that. But again, I am not looking for it from my kids, if that makes sense. It is not a obligation that I am holding over them. Like, listen, I did everything that I'm supposed to do as your parent. So now I'm expecting you, when you hit your 6-figure, 7-figure salary careers, I expect you to come back and reach out for me. Then what the fuck did I do wrong in this time period? What was I doing with my life that now I'm leaning for y'all to reach back and do a fuck thing for me? Something's like no, something's wrong. If my kids just want to say, "Mom, you still paying on the house," boom. I didn't ask you for it, but if that's what you chose to do, cool. I don't want my kids feeling like my mom needs me. No, I don't. Live your life. Do what's for y'all. Y'all earned that. Does that
Newsflash,
make sense?
newsflash, newsflash, newsflash. Let me just tell y'all something. In some of these states, if they parents want it, they're gonna get it. You better be careful, because they got a thing called Philly laws, where if it puts their parents getting money from the government, you gonna pay the bill. Just letting you know.
So can
27
I?
states got it.
Wait, can you elaborate a little bit on what you mean by what?
So if your parents, right, are not able to support themselves, there are 27 states that have a law on the books that's called it's FIL. I think it's called Filial, right?
I guarantee you, it's not called that, baby.
But
I
so bottom line, what are you getting at? What are you
put it like
saying?
this: if the parents take you to court for support, you gonna pay it.
Fuck this shit. Oh hell
So
no.
wait a minute, hold on, wait. So New York don't
Fuck
have that
that.
law. New York don't have that law,
Fuck
right? So
that
wait,
shit.
hold on, Bella. New York don't have that law,
It's
right?
27 states in the union. Pennsylvania, hold on, un momento. Let
Oh,
me
I'm
go get
so
my.
glad I moved. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Thank you. Oh, I'm so
Talk
glad I
about
don't
feel a
live there
little,
no more.
little. Girl, it's not
Oh,
called that,
look at
baby.
God.
So wait a
Won't God
minute.
do it? I'm so glad I don't live in Pennsylvania no more. Won't God do it?
Now hold on,
Oh,
wait, Bella.
oh, girl, I'm getting ready to praise baby.
So you had when Biggie got
God is
large,
good.
when Biggie became large, right? You notice his mother didn't want to leave the neighborhood. Some
But it
people
is
just
in New York. It is in New York also, and she is correct. And there is a
It's called the filibuster law, and
It's not
no.
filibuster. It's not filibuster. It's
Trina, that's what
It's
happened in
F
the
I.
Senate,
filibuster.
boo.
It's
You
not
thought you was being
filibuster.
smart
It's
reading
F
that comment with
I
your dumb
L.
ass.
It's not filibuster.
Girl,
It's
this ain't the
called
Congress meet. Y'all
It's
just all
F.
so fucking
It's
smart.
I think that is the name of it. It's either filibuster or filler something.
You
It's
be
filler something.
it's Philo something
Filler
laws.
legal? I like filibuster.
FALAL. That's what you're talking about, her?
It's FIL.
It's FILIAL or something like that. Yes, but it's.
How you say it?
I'm doing it right now,
Okay,
Trina,
the
because I don't.
falafel laws. So for about the falafel laws, at this point, it's when your parents sue you and you have to take care of it. I don't care what it's called at this point. The
Whatever it
name
is,
is not
I'm
on
just
my
glad I
nerves.
don't live there no more, baby.
Is it
Fuck
because
that.
the government is taking care of them? Like, so what? So what are we talking about? The government has to be taking care of them. They have to be getting like public assistance.
So,
Like
like, if they're disabled, they should take care of it.
It's for Leo. For Leo.
Felicia, let me stop because
Felia.
I know I'm.
No, Trina, why somebody in the audience say, class, let's sound it out? My goodness today.
Now you come up here and say,
Listen,
but
I don't
no,
give
she
a
just got
goddamn
like
what
you
I
just
say.
got on my nerves.
I don't care how you pronounce it. All I know is
Bray,
that
I
it don't
Here,
apply
you
to
really
me.
just got on my
Bella,
nerves.
And guess
I got
what?
another
It is
thought.
supposed,
Whenever
just
you're
on
ready,
a
Bella, I got another
basic,
thought.
on the basic stuff. If your parents cannot afford food, clothing, housing, and medical care,
In other words, the government is taking care of them. That's what I was asking. If the government is taking care of them, does that
yeah,
apply?
yeah.
Okay.
Can you just do me a solid for the audience sake? Can you look that up and name out the states while
You want me to
Bray
name them? Okay, I got you.
name?
Hold
Yes,
on, hold on. Here we go. Y'all ready?
I'm ready. Let's
Yeah.
go. Come on, bring the straws, baby.
Alaska, New Hampshire, Arkansas, New Jersey, California, North Carolina, Connecticut, North Dakota, Delaware, Ohio, Georgia, Oregon, Idaho, Pennsylvania, Indiana, Rhode Island, Iowa, South Dakota, Kentucky, Tennessee, Louisiana, Utah, Massachusetts, Vermont. Okay?
I didn't hear New York in there.
Wait, I just have one question. Did you say Hawaii?
New York don't care about.
Did you say Hawaii or no?
Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. I'm gonna read it again. I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna do it by alphabetical order. Ready?
Slow it down, please.
Actually, I already read it super slow. So no, she didn't say
Shut
New
up.
York or Hawaii. She
All right,
said
No, it's New
Georgia.
Jersey. New
So maybe
Jersey.
not
It's
again.
not New York. It's New Jersey.
Oh my
so
god.
Hawaii is good. Okay, so listen. Long as it wasn't Hawaii, I'm good. Cool. That's all I need to know.
You live in Hawaii, Bella?
Slow down. So hold on. Bray, you had a
You
question?
don't live in
Slow
Hawaii.
down.
Oh, Vermont, Virginia, and West Virginia.
It wasn't even a question. It was a thought, just to the topic. It just a philosophical thought. But it was like, you know, the different generations. You know how you were saying how you expect your kids and what you expect your kids for. Like different generations, like our generation, our parents, some of our parents didn't necessarily set us up for the future. You know, I'm used to, you know, a motherfucker Comcast bill being on my name type shit. That type of shit. Girl starting off with a bad start face ass. Versus now as we
And people
get
still trying that
progressively
too, though.
older,
It
we're
ain't
setting
just
our kids up with shit. You feel me? It's different generation. The older generation really didn't give two fucks. It's not a credit thing type shit. We got more knowledge, so we know how to help the next generation.
No, so Bray, stay right there. So imagine your parents ain't do what the fuck they was supposed to do and have the audacity to sue you to fucking take care of them. Bitch, you didn't even do right by me in my younger years. I get old enough, get successful, and I gotta spin the block and
Just being
help
real.
you.
Yeah, I'll be real. They talk
Boy,
about
that's
what? What
some
do you mean? Y'all ain't never did. Y'all. I must be speaking a different language to a few. Boo. Y'all don't know about them
My
bills
aunties
being in the
did
kids'
it.
name
My
or
aunties
using
did it, but my
motherfucking
mama never
kids'
did it.
socials and shit, girl. Now you 18 and bitch, you got a credit score of 422.
My cousin. That was my
Girl, you better
cousin's
get with
story.
it. Them motherfuckers used to have us fucked up back in them 90s and
Come on,
motherfucking,
AT&T.
huh? Yeah, it's
Stuck
illegal, but
with
they
a
had
bill
us
you ain't
fucked
even know
up.
about. Talk about it.
Well, you know you actually can, you know, sue for that. You know that, right?
Listen, but this is what I mean by it. The least I can do is say, you know what? You did what you did. I'm going to get myself together, and what's done is done. Hey, but Tracy, you've been real patient. What you got to add to this conversation? My fault. I'm a little amped up right now.
Hello, Bella and panel. I got up here. Braid is the same age as my son. I'm 53 years old. I never put any utilities or anything in my kid's name. And when my mama was alive, she did everything possible to take care of her 3 kids, being a single mother. When it came time for us to be grown, we took care of her. She never asked for anything. It didn't matter how much money we made. What we gave her, we gave her. It wasn't a requirement. Now,
That's what all I'm saying.
my husband, on the other hand, he's the oldest of 3, and his mama did all of those things with him. The utilities in their name, ruining their credit. And now that she's older, she still expects him to just give her his whole paycheck. And like I
See?
told him, we've been together for 22 years, married for 20. We can't take care of 2 households because I have 2 kids of my own. So when I tell you it has caused a rift, it has caused, well, not really a rift, because I had to get him to understand they only call when they want something. So
They
now
won't.
he's at the point of, I can't do this for y'all. And now they don't speak to him, and it's all my fault.
See? In a nutshell, Tracy gets it. Boom. Bitch, I ain't even about to let you think we gonna get there. I cut it off at the door. That's one thing me and Glow got in common. A 4-year difference. Yeah. 4 years ago, you thought you was gonna play with me?
So for me,
Yeah.
that would, and I understand that completely. That answers the question I asked earlier. For me, if I'm looking forward in the future, I feel like if I want to help my family, I am going to help my family, but my spouse is going to be first and foremost. They're going to come first. You feel me? If we got goals and shit that we're trying to do, let's accomplish them goals. And if I do have it to help my family, I'm going to help my family. If my mama asks me for some money or needs some help, I'm going to give my mama some money for some motherfucking help regardless. But I'm going to do it in a way like my spouse is going to be first and foremost. But I'm going to give my family money if they motherfucking need it.
Yeah, but I get that. So say you in a situation where you and your siblings came into some money, right? You know, one of your parents is no longer here. You and your siblings came into some money. Y'all give each one of the grandchildren a set amount. One of the nieces and nephews, y'all all give them a set amount. Well, one of them blow through it, but he the one who got a lot of kids. He blow through it. So now he come back with the same hands you helped him with. He back with them same hands that was broke before. They back broke again. And I'm supposed to help you again?
We're not doing none of that. Now, at the end of the day, let me see what you're working with. Baby, if you're not trying to help yourself, please don't expect me to help you. Let me see you trying to do something. Let me see you trying, and if you're trying, I'm going to fuck with you. If you doing something, bitch, I'm not about to keep giving you no motherfucking money and you doing the same old shit. No. What is you trying to do to help yourself before I help you and waste my energy? No, ma'am.
That part. Thank you, Bree, for helping with the goal. So, what you mean that's not what she's saying? Are we listening to the same conversation, y'all?
That's not what he's saying, no.
Child, listen. The moral of the story is what, Trina? Your hands is locked in?
Nah, Trina started out Harriet Tubman strong about this. Go ahead, keep on marching, sister.
Thank you, Kiki. Look.
Morals to the story.
I got a question though. Does this go to the parent as well, or is this just the child? Like, if a child is grown and moves out, they got their own family, own life, and then the parent gets rich, does this apply to the parent?
I'm going to keep it a bean with
Just
you.
wondering.
I'm going to keep it a bean with you. So guess what? So my father, he said if he ever hit the lottery for 100 million, me and my brother will only get 100,000 apiece. We're not even worth $1 million apiece. He said we lucky we would even get that. So that's the answer.
Well, not necessarily. See, no. In some states, parents can disinherit their children.
You about to piss me off with another law, baby.
No, I'm just telling you. Don't look.
Listen. It's we all know it's a law, but one, it's not enforced, and most of the time it doesn't even hold up. So it's pointless.
I'm sorry, Bray got me rolling. Go ahead. Go ahead, Arby.
No, let's be for real. How many parents still take care of their grown kids? See, my mama, even though I'm 30 and my brother's is motherfucking 29 and my sister's 28, If we need anything, she's gonna do it. A lot of parents still taking care of their grown ass kids, even though they don't got to.
Right.
And BK, most parents, even when they're in their sick and in their elements, you know, my mom showed a great resilience. In her last week, she was worried about us, not about her not being with us no more. So it's just a parent. Everybody don't have that type of parent though. So we can't say what her experience is with her parents and why she's not.
I'm her. We locked in.
I
So
feel like
no.
this. If it's gonna affect my household, I'm sorry. I can't fuck with you. And that you can't change my mind with that. If it's gonna affect anything in my household, because now I done created my own family, I can't fuck with you. I'm gonna say no. How many times I'm gonna say no? It depends on how many times you ask. But if I kept saying yes so many times and the one time I say no and now I ain't shit, fuck ya. And now you can't never ask me for a fuck thing.
Respectfully. So to Braid's question, for everybody, it would be nice to get an answer. If it was the parents who became millionaires, do they owe it to their kids to share that wealth with them?
Variables come into play.
I
Go ahead, Art.
mean, I was gonna say, I mean, nobody's obligated to do any fucking thing, honestly, whether you my kid or not. It's just who you are. Cause you know what I'm saying? Like like we said, we got kids out here that got great relationships with their parents and all of that shit and become millionaires and ain't done shit for them. So it's like, it depends on who you are. It's just really your morals, where your morals lie, honestly. But you're not obligated to do a fuck thing for real, for real.
Yeah, and
So
I
wait,
just
this
feel like my
is a
parents
morality thing?
instilling value in your child. I can give you the world, but for you to work for something and it honestly, you work for it. So, and when you work for it, it's more respected. Children are more grateful. Me growing up, like my parents could have gave me, and they did give me a lot, but overall, they taught me how to work for my own keep. Regardless of what I got, it don't matter what I got. What you getting? What you gonna get?
Braid,
To
you
answer
had
your
something?
question, Bella, as far as is the parents obligated to give money to their kids, I feel like we go through a certain age where it's like you feel like your parents owe you something for being here. I didn't ask to be born. You owe me this, you feel me, when you're younger. But then when you get to a certain age and your bills is on you and shit and you get grown, you know, don't nobody owe you nothing in the world, even your mom and daddy. Sometimes you might need it and they might not have it. You're gonna have to get it out the mud yourself. Motherfuckers is too
Facts.
used to a handout, baby. You don't nobody in this whole entire world owe you a motherfucking thing, not even your mama and daddy, especially once you grown. Period. I remember going through that phase of I felt like my mama owed me this. I didn't ask to be born. Baby, please. Then I got older, but you're gonna have to get right or
Nah,
get left.
you're not lying because well, the game of life, let's just be honest, we all out here winging it, but the whole goal of it is to do better than your parents and make sure you take care of them. That's literally how it's supposed to go, but you know, don't even go like that no more.
That's if your parents did right by you, though. And
No, that's a
even
fact.
then, still at that point, when you get married off, you got your own family to tend to. Hey, listen.
I will tell you this. If you win $100 million, if I win $100 million and I don't put it somewhere and I don't say where it's gonna go, and I have one child, put it like this, I may not intend it, she gonna get it anyway because it's called inheritance, regardless of whether she gotta go through probate or not. She gonna get it because guess what? Your children will, according to the laws, your children automatically get it. They come before brothers, sisters, and anybody.
Is
Gotta
that
check those states out first because sometimes
No, you gotta put
you
your
could
name
give
on
that.
that too.
Yeah, because
You gotta put
sometimes
your
they
exactly?
could
name on
give
that.
that money back to right back to the state.
Right. That's if you don't put your kid's name on that money, yeah, that shit's out of there.
Whatever is in the bank, I'm telling you, whatever is in the bank,
Let's just
if
say
that
it might be by state basis. You know, some people probably they mama in laws is and they had to fight to get the money back. They couldn't get it back. The siblings fighting for it. Maybe let's not.
But I do think though it could be. You might gotta have something in writing. You might gotta
Nah,
have
you
it
you do
because a
gotta
lot
have
of the
something
shit,
in
even with the
writing.
insurance and shit, if it's not a person on
Listen,
or it's not blah blah blah, that shit going back to
listen.
blah blah blah.
You do gotta have it in writing because once you decease, banks and all that not trying to hear all that. They need something in writing to where it goes to.
Welcome to first.
So even my husband just said, but that's why they have wills. Exactly.
Right. That's what I'm
And
saying though. Like their name gotta be on
and I'm
something.
telling you, the wills don't do a will. Do a trust. I'm telling you. You do a trust so you don't have to go through probate court, so you don't have to pay all that money because there's taxes under probate. I went through it.
So she just said the difference is with the will you have to go through probate. With the trust you don't.
You do when you have a trust, you do not have to go through the court system to do nothing. I went through it. My mother passed. My mother passed unexpectedly. Part of her stuff was in. I had to do both processes. I had a trust, and I had to go through probate because everything and probate court is costly. I'm telling you, I know.
Saying she's right. You might have to rearrange some shit. They saying she's right. So they saying the trust overrides the will. So we might have to take care of that. Just saying.
Oh, that ain't. Oh hell no. Oh hell no. We heard that. We heard that.
My fault, y'all. I'm trying to get on mute.
Yeah, but the last thing you want to do is get caught up in probate court. And anyone can come and contest you in probate court. But a trust is ironclad. You know, it's very seldom and rarely can be overturned or punctured. But a probate, I could come challenge you and say, hey, she promised me this.
Wait, what?
Yes. A trust is a protected document. It is irrevocable. I'm telling you.
It's irrevocable, exactly. But a probate, I can come and contest any living will. I can contest any will. I can come and contest. But a trust, I gotta get an army, and I'm gonna lose in the end.
Because the trust spells everything out.
Y'all might be on to something. Because bitch, you crazy. You think I'm getting ready to have to argue about the trust again.
Bella, when I say assets, assets, okay, in a trust, I'm telling you, undeniable. Like the probate part took a year and a half.
That's
And that was only because, and I'll give you another thing. Here's another thing. If you have a bank account, you can do what's called, I think it's called death, beneficiary upon death, right? That means, like, my mother's bank account got locked up once she passed.
okay.
When you do the beneficiary upon death, then guess what? It does. You get listed. The person that you list still has access to the bank account. I'm just telling you.
See, I'm seeing them say POD.
I know what I'm talking about.
Oh no, I'm not saying that you don't. Listen, you done already dropped a few things on us. Braid challenged it a couple times, but hey, we listening.
Just loving the conversation, so that's why I'm just being very philosophical. This is a good conversation, I feel like. I got a million different questions too.
Yeah, so I just went through a situations where because of how my mama tied things up and the way she tied things up, one of my aunties had an issue and she thought she was getting something that she wasn't even fucking owed, kind of like Glorilla's sister, right? And because of how my mom set up and it was so ironclad, like she couldn't do shit but just respect it. Like we gave her what my mom told us to, you know what I mean? Like you not getting nothing more, nothing less. And of course, you know, you always got family members that, you know, want more. And you got signed over a property. Like, what more could you want? Like, this shit get deep. So it's a different game. Like, I would just say, if you have a little assets, start learning, financial literacy, learning how to protect your assets while you're still here to carry on generational wealth is a great thing. Somebody said it in the thing, when y'all inherit these properties, stop selling them off, y'all. Stop selling y'all inherited properties off, man. Keep that shit in the family. That's one thing that I'm proud that I can say that, I got properties from generation to generation that we ain't sold off.
I ain't gonna hold you. I love that for you. It's just that unfortunately, if some people ain't got it in them to carry out the legacy, they gonna fuck it over. Ergo, my parents, you came from farmland, real estate, all that shit, career, army vets, and still fucked it off. Nothing to show for it now.
Okay,
Now we
so
got.
even with that,
What's
Belly.
up?
Okay.
Uh huh.
Okay, talk about you want to jump in on that one? Okay, so let's get into the topic. Girl, I feel like I've been TikTok live. The fuck? So, what about the parents who super struggle, right, for their kids, and the kids don't really understand it, right? Not saying adults. When you get to a certain age, you understand the struggle. Some people feel like, oh, my mama didn't show me love, but a lot of parents go through a lot of struggle, especially raising kids that the kids might not understand, especially why they kids. And then you get older and you look back and be like, my mama did that. You feel me? She was a single mom, motherfucker, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 type shit. So what if it's not that they fucked it up? They just did what they did, and you feel me? They struggled and made do with what had to do. And then on top of that, I want to know, is there a certain age where parents feel like, I no longer have to help you? You feel me? That obligation that we was talking about. I know people feel like up until you 18, I got you, but is there a certain age that it's like, I mean, it is what it is, and I'm done helping you, and you have to get it out the mud.
So, well, according to so your kids would be on your health insurance until they're 26 years old.
That was 25.
No, 26. The day before their 26th birthday, they cut off. So you're responsible for them up until. However, I think it depends on how you raise your kids, though, right? Like us,
It depends on what type of parent you are
right?
versus how you raise your kid. See, me, even me, I know the type of parent I'm gonna be. I got y'all till however long, and I know the type of parent my mama is, and we grown as
So, Rick,
fuck.
can we
You
go
feel
back
me?
to the struggling part? You said the mom doing everything that
Yeah.
she could. You knew that you could barely do for the one child, and then you turned around and had 6? For what?
Well, some of them parents back in the day, girl, let's not play crazy, girl.
No,
Some
I'm
of
talking
them was
about now.
hot in the car.
Now, today. I'm talking right now.
Oh, this generation I having 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 kids, baby. Get up off of
Guess
me.
what? My sister, flesh and blood, same mother, 7 kids.
So she
You
might
were
need to close
saying?
them.
You were saying?
She good. She good. She better work that. But I don't know. It's just I feel like it's people not doing that, girl. 1 kid now is equivalent to 4 kids back in the day, baby. Girl, I don't see how single moms used to raise 3 and 4 kids. I don't understand that part. And that's all the more respect to them. I'm talking about the 40-year-olds and the 50-year-olds. The 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, and 53. A lot of
Okay,
single
I know
moms of
about the
multiple
ones that
kids.
say
I don't
they
know how y'all did it.
mid-20s, 7 kids. And you knew with the first one that you could barely do for that one, and you turned around and had 6 more. I'm listening.
For me, I'll say every relationship doesn't need a baby. That's me. That's me. But Gen Z ain't really having kids right now. They traveling, they going to school, they traveling, they learning the world, and so Gen Z is not really doing that right now.
As
The
they
millenn-
shouldn't.
the millennials, yeah, we as the millennials, I think we stopped. We tried to stop them generational curses, so we raise our
Said
children differently.
They said glow parents are actually older. They in their 60s type deal. So y'all know one of them generations that be having kids over the course of 20 years, boo. Glow really being 20 something, the oldest sibling probably 45. That's the type
The
of
older
parents they
sibling
is.
was 40 when Glorilla was 2.
See,
Exact
that's not
that
the
type
women.
of that type of
What?
gener.
But
So
that's that
Glorilla
stupid
still come
shit.
from the older generation. At the end of the day, that's them great grandmamas and them great aunties, boo.
It sounds to me like she came from a lineage that was irresponsible, period. At the end of the day, they popped
Okay.
out all the mother. So my grandfather had 7 children, but he had shit to show for it. An entire farm business, real estate, a career, army vet. He actually could
I
show
hate to
forth.
do this. I hate to do it. Hate
I'm
to do
listening.
it, but I'm not gonna stand. I'm not gonna stand for all this down talk on my people. Have we not forgotten what we went through in this damn
Trina, we're
country?
not down talking at
What
all.
the
We're just
fuck that
speaking
got?
about it.
Oh, people.
Trina,
Okay,
let's don't
hold on.
play.
Now
No, what that
hold
got to
on.
do with
Now
baby
hold
boys?
on. Now hold on.
No,
I'm gonna
no,
speak
ma'am.
and I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna speak and I'm
Hell
gonna say
no.
this. I'm gonna say this in my brave voice.
We're listening to the excuses. Go ahead.
No, it's not an excuse. We're not going to deny the centuries of oppression that we went through as a people that have put in us a genetic need for our own community. That's why we pile up on the kids because we need to have ourselves surrounded by our own people because we can't trust. It's Black History Month, and we're not about to do this shit. Have kids and
Glow's
be
sister did
fruitful.
her. Glow did this. Glow's sister did this during Black History Month. At that, blame her.
Trina, I think it is.
Happy Black History Month, y'all.
Yeah, it was her own sister who. Don't act like you don't remember Cain and Abel. It was her own people who did her like this during Black History. She could have did it in January. She could have waited till March. She chose one.
So I got a question for Trina because I know Trina will give it to me. So we talk about spreading generational wealth. What about spreading generational trauma? You know, a lot of the times, you know, relationships and things that we should let go of, it's within our own family that we have to walk away from. So who's to say throughout all this that, you know, she's not distancing herself from some trauma? You know, like I think of things like that. You know, if it's 9
Boundaries.
kids
Clock
in the
in.
family, you know, you can't say that she got everything that she needed in that home.
Listen, family fuck you first.
Yo, can you say that loud? Cause they don't hear you.
I had to learn that the hard way. Family will fuck you first.
Figuratively, by the way. Um, just wanna. Nonetheless, if you can't relate, I love that for y'all.
Can't.
I mean, a lot of me and my siblings can't. However, I've watched my brother go through it with his siblings from his mother's side because we don't have the same mother. We have the same dad, but the shit he go through with his siblings from his mother's side because he have a little something, yeah, that shit is crazy. Now, if they got on the internet and did this bullshit, I would personally say, listen, don't respond. Don't respond.
From a family where we take care of each other, and I do feel like it's depending on how your family is, you feel me, as a family, like we definitely take care of each other. And I'm talking about my immediate family, girl. I'm not talking about my aunties, uncles. I'm talking about me, my mama, and my siblings. We take care of each other type shit. Motherfucker get some land, motherfucking get a couple of motherfucking mobile homes, and we can all be on that bitch just taken care of respectfully. We can all live in a mansion together respectfully and all be taken care of with our separate families type shit. Like I don't know about the yo family fucking you over type shit. Like, I'm the big brother of 7. So, like, I take care of all my motherfucking siblings. Baby, if they need, I take care of my mama. The only person I don't take care of is my daddy. Like, respectfully. Like, I don't understand that part.
It's by choice. You're not, you see what you're saying? It's by choice. You're not obligated to do it. What Glow's sister did, we heard her say she's obligated to do it. You do it by choice. You get what I'm saying?
Exactly. I'm not saying about Glow situation. I'm saying mine specifically. Agreed. Yes, it is by choice. And when it's right, shit, it is by choice. It's better to motherfucking help. Like when y'all don't know the feeling. Like when a motherfucker need it and your family help you. Anytime I got it, I promise I'm gonna get you. And then I'm also the type of nigga, girl, when I get right, we're all about to get right. We're all about to get right. I'm talking about friends and family, bitch. We all about to get right when I get right. A lot of people have that mentality.
Right, right, right. Like if I could have the money and I could buy a
But can
compound
you
and move my
hurry
whole
up
family,
now?
hold, if I
Sorry,
if I
No,
if I had the
Trina,
money,
you're
you
going
know,
in there.
I would build a compound for my family, make sure everybody is good. Like, but to me, from this whole situation, I've been listening as I was in the store and stuff. But I think it's a lack of financial literacy at the end of the day. Like
Whose side though?
on the entire family side, like because if money is being given, so she's talking about the 2,500. I just think it's a lack of, you know, personal begin. She's the eighth child of 10. So it's probably a whole bunch of them ahead of her. She don't have relationships with them. And the one that here she's talking about 2,500, girl, you don't have no financial literacy if 2,500 is what you pressed about. You get what I'm saying? And that could come from the parents, you know, they know she from Memphis. They probably just used to the struggle of knowing the paycheck to paycheck type deal. But it's still strange to come on the internet and dog your sister out about money that she probably don't have. All you see, everything that glitter is not gold.
Yeah,
And
for real.
go ahead.
Glorilla could wipe her ass with $2,500 and hand it to that lady.
She could.
I feel like it would be better for that lady to put more energy into fucking with Glorilla, maybe calling, checking on her, making Glorilla want to give her money versus you going on TMZ trying to do some other shit. Bitch, put some energy
Right.
into being a
So
motherfucking
Glo's
sister
not
and
gonna do
maybe
that
she will
because
want
she
to
know
give
it's
you
not
some money,
genuine.
baby. You put
No,
Bitch, call me
energy
and
into the
tell me you
wrong
got
shit,
a
girl. You're not
apparel
gonna
out
get
deal
shit.
with my name on it,
no,
and you
you're
gonna
not.
help me get
You're
off
not
the ground.
supporting me. No, y'all. You're not supporting me because I'm your sister. You're coming around simply because you need something. You're not fucking with me solely because you back me up. You want to see me be great. No, this is just for personal gain. Fuck you. No, Bray. That's not the answer. No.
What kind of
Then it's better
relationship
than
did they
her
have
motherfucking
prior to she
TMZ
got
stunt. Now
signed?
I mean, shit. If you're not being a motherfucking sibling when a motherfucker ain't got nothing, or you're not being a sibling consistently, then shit. I mean, what is there to talk about? Like, don't hit me up when you just need something. I can agree with that 1,000. But also, shit, me and my siblings, we got busy ass lives. Hit me up when you need something. I got you. That's just the relationship we got. But if we don't got that relationship, bitch, don't hit me up if we not cool. You not checking on me. You don't know shit about me.
Right,
I'm
because
not
that's
fucking
what
with
made me
that.
And
say.
that's
That's why
my
I said, what
thing.
kind of relationship did they have prior to blowing up? It already had to be a tumultuous relationship, and then it's like, hey, because I own the title of sister, then you should automatically give. So it was already some turmoil there, you know, and it's just hate. That's all it sounds like. It's just hate. You know, she here, she there, you know, and like, hey, there probably was that one sister that said, "Girl, you ain't gonna do shit. Stop that little rapping stupid shit." You get what I'm saying? And now that she got it, now she want to be a bestie and go like, "Girl, fuck you."
But that
And
was
it's
that
all
sister, Erica.
entitlement. It's all
That was that
entitlement, though.
sister.
It's all
It is
entitlement,
entitlement.
though. So even then, Erica, even then, so say I did get on, I got on, boom, you want some rat
Hey,
shit,
Roro.
I gave you some fucking money. Now you done blew through it. Now you back again. That's what I keep on saying. Like, how many
Went
times
back
I'm supposed to hit
financial.
your hand?
That part.
Glow did say that was the sister who put her down and said that she was never gonna be shit. So now that she on and you getting on this internet and you doing all this for what?
Here's my question then, I guess, to the audience. If your brother or sister told you ain't never gonna be shit and then you turned out to be shit, are you gonna help them? Yes or no?
Keep
Fuck
that
And
same
no.
Roro,
energy.
I
I
love
wasn't shit
you.
before I got it. Fuck you. I wasn't
Look,
shit then. Keep that same energy.
I can't say that. I can't say that
I
because
want
even
you.
when
Look,
I got to tell you a true story. When I went to prison, my older sister did tell me I wasn't gonna be nothing but a drug motherfucking dealer, and I ain't gonna never be shit but a drug dealer, right? So when I changed my life around, it came full circle. that she needed me. Even before then, she needed me. But I never turned her down because at that rate, me personally, you gonna eat your words. Like, it's cool and I'm gonna be different than you. I don't have to match your ways all the time. And that's what the spirit we gotta get out of too. Just because that's your ways, that's not my character. Had that been my character, okay, fine. But that's not who I am at heart. So what you do is going to be your reckoning. What I do will be my reckoning, and it will never be yours. It will never be yours to match. I don't match energy. I transcend. Y'all got to stop saying y'all match energy. I'm not matching shit. I'm transcending it.
In my opinion, I'm still going to actually help my sister, my brother, and my people. Bella, I knew you didn't just shoot me.
Because fuck that. Fuck that. Child,
I'm
please.
not
Y'all
giving you
want to be
shit.
fools? Y'all can be fools in peace. Fuck no. Fuck that.
I'll take you to the government cheese line. I'll do that.
So
I'm not
y'all
giving you a
telling me if y'all family member say y'all not gonna be anything, let's just keep it real. Put it on the floor. If a
I said
person say
what?
you ain't, if a person say you ain't gonna be nothing, and then you become something, and you see them and they're struggling,
As a
I
matter
would
of
say
fact, I'm gonna
this.
walk in there with the Jimmy Choos on, with the purse, so you can see what the fuck I got and what the fuck you ain't got, since I ain't shit.
So Roro,
Fuck around and find out with me.
what I would say is I would try not to hold so much of that past against who they might be in their present day. If I can see that they've had some kind of growth, if I can see that where they may have been coming from once upon a time is a place that they couldn't even see themselves as selling or succeeding in, but over time have grown up, then absolutely, man, I got you.
okay. Well, Jay, I'm glad you said that, 'cause I thought I was the only one.
If the upbringing was different, if the experience was different, I understand y'all perspective. Nigga, if you wasn't fucking with me beforehand, we barely spoke. Motherfucker, what? You ain't know me before and keep that same energy after. That's it. I'm not even worth a hello. How you been? How you doing? Something. Oh, you remember me when you need something? Nah.
Cause see, Bella,
Boundaries does not make you a fucked up person.
nah, it doesn't. But the where my perspective comes from is, for example, when I was growing up in high school, basically, I wasn't like that guy like that until after high school. Like I started to become more accepted, if you will, in college and beyond. I don't hold against those bullies from high school what I held against them back then. Because I understand that's a weird period to grow up in. And I understand also a lot of times those bullies in high school are damn near trying not to bully themselves. There's a lot of shit that I know that they don't understand because I didn't understand. If I run into you as an adult and I can see that growth, I'm going to appreciate that growth. And, I vibe with you.
Okay, so Jay, someone hold on real quick because I gotta read this comment out. It said in so many words, you guys cuss each other out bad on here and turn around and still support each other. What's the difference? Bitch, I ain't gotta interact with y'all in my personal life. That's the difference. In my personal life, I ain't gotta pick up the phone. I ain't gotta answer the door. I don't gotta engage with you in my actual personal life, nigga. You're lucky if I respond to you in the fucking audience. If I respond to you while we in the panel, to be glad I even acknowledge your existence. I don't have to fuck with you once I turn this thing off. That's the difference.
So now, Bella, let me ask you this, right? After hearing what her sister said about the mom, do you think that she should have even put her mother in it from the gate?
Nigga, you heard what she said. Okay, so how do your they asked, how do your mother feel about all this? I mean, man, listen. Fuck what? Oh, I mean, man, what? Your mom did not agree with you getting online doing your sister the way you did her. So respectfully, you try to use your mother as a pawn to drag me so you can get a couple dollars. It backfired. Now keep that same energy. Now it's fuck you. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do you one better. I'm gonna make sure mom's good and it's still fuck you. How about that? See how that worked? Something good still came out of it. Mom is
And
gonna
as a
benefit
matter of fact,
from
if I figure out that my mom's giving you money, I'm gonna start paying your bills so she won't even have no money to give you. Fuck around and find out. I'm nasty. I don't have brothers and sisters, so I don't know.
No, hold on. So why
Don't
somebody
play
in the
with me.
audience saying somebody in the audience just said that Glow should have bought her mom a house off rip the moment she signed that deal. Are y'all smoking it or sniffing it? I need to know.
And
Y'all
so,
doing
look,
something.
I put it
Cause
this
who
way.
told you that?
I'll give my sort of complete thoughts on it because I've seen it. I even seen Glow kind of kind of trolling her sister. Like she posted on Facebook. She posted Indeed.com. I was like, come on, bro. So, look, we love this sort of self-made success story in this country, right? Until the self stop extending themselves to everybody else. On one side, nobody is automatically entitled to your money just because you're family. I agree with that, especially if you grew up carrying everybody else's weight, whether that weight be financial or emotional or both. Setting boundaries isn't selfish. Sometimes it's survival. And money without limits sometimes keeps dysfunction alive. It don't fix it. However, on the other side of this, and specifically, very specifically for black folks, survival was never individual. It was always collective. Aunties, cousins, grandparents,
Always.
always pitching in. So when someone gets wealthy and suddenly says, I don't owe you anything, it feels like the ladder is getting pulled up. Not because folks want to drain you, but because community is how a whole bunch of us made anything. And it comes down to a question. Is wealth about personal freedom or communal responsibility? You're allowed to protect your peace, 100%. You're also allowed to be questioned about how you use your power.
So I wanna break something down. Can we break this down? Glow got 500,000 up front. Her contract with Yo Gotti in 2022 was only worth $1 million. She got 500K up front. How the hell y'all want me to buy all these houses, cars, fix your rent, fix your credit with 500K and live my life? Come on, y'all. Y'all know how expensive it is for one person with 500K? That's like taking a shit and pissing in the morning.
Shit, my house is more than 500K. What the fuck?
But not even that though. Let's be logical and say a two-family household, y'all both working. That's a 6-figure income a year. Y'all know in 10 years, you made $1 million together. That doesn't mean y'all brought it, after taxes, whatever. But you've earned in 10 years $1 million. Both, you get what I'm saying? So 500,000, I think, is wild to even think that she can do much. And keep in mind, that sibling feel like she should have done for everybody. So I gotta divide up 500,000 amongst 8 siblings and both of my parents. I was supposed to retire my parents and help my siblings off of 500K. Y'all do the math.
And mind you, they're only reporting her net worth right now at 1 to 5 million. So they don't even have a real net worth on her if they're saying from 1 to 5 million. Usually if they have a real net worth on you, they lock in a number. They're saying 1 to 5 million. So I know that they don't have a real net worth rating on her.
And see, I agree with that, but I also look at what people like LeBron did. And I'm not saying Glow has anywhere close to LeBron money, probably even didn't in the beginning. But the same people LeBron ran with in high school, when it came time for him to actually make money and get all these resources, he sort of delegated responsibilities to each one of them. Each one of them has their own thing. He recognized what their strengths were as individuals and invested in them and invested in their strengths. So they didn't need to come back and ask him for money. If anything, they used his name to further their resources and further their money. But ideally, that would be the way that it would be handed down.
But can we just talk about the industry, Jay? Glow only been in the industry for how long? Give
It's
her
been
a
less than
mother,
5 years.
Since
give her a
2022.
fucking chance to get, bitch. Name one person in the industry that just hit the gates running and just blew up, had hella bread, And if they did, okay, congratulations to being a part of the 10% or less. What?
Right.
It's
No,
it's
And you
not.
know, look
I
with the
agree with that.
family upbringing, you know, she don't have much financial literacy. So hopefully she got a team around her that's really helping her invest that 500,000 instead of blowing it on house and shit that's going to depreciate the moment you buy it. Hopefully they're trying to create some residual income for her. Like,
Right.
come on, hello.
Why I said the sister, she did it the wrong way. Maybe she should have said, hey, can you help me get a brand deal with Fashion Nova? Right?
Yeah.
And then she could have probably built herself through that.
But she needs a chance to get there. No different than Rihanna. When the last time Rihanna put out a motherfucking album? It's been what, 10 years? But
Yeah.
I know,
Rihanna
but
had a
Rihanna got
motherfucking
Fenty, honey. Don't put Riri in there.
but no,
Riri got her
I'm
own
going
break.
somewhere with that. That's the point that I'm making. Give motherfuckers a chance. Glow didn't even have a chance to branch off and do other shit. Y'all might not like the man, 50 Cent. He had G Unit. Then he ended up branching off, going into movies. Then he had a motherfucking series Power. Give people time to fucking gradually get to a certain status. She's still figuring her fucking way out. I use Rihanna as vitamin water. Stay woke. It's still in the stores. But what I'm saying is, Rihanna herself, she did music. She succeeded with what she was supposed to do in the contract. Boom. Branched off, did some beauty or whatever, makeup. That was successful. Branched off, did like lingerie, underwear line. That branched off. So
Right.
again, Glow, like these expectations that her sister put on her, because I can't even say family. Her sister only one that got a prom. Give her a fucking chance to get there, bro. 4 years, motherfucker. They say, so what is your 5-year plan? Bitch, she ain't even in the 5th one yet.
No, I
I'm just
agree with that.
saying.
And somebody made the good point about industry money. Industry money is funny. And you know,
Oh
the
my
way
God, that's a Drake beef. Ain't he a billionaire for that? Go ahead, Jay. My fault.
a lot of artists make the bulk of their money from touring, from shows. And even then, depending on how your contract is constructed, they fuck with that too. Like, I get it, and I understand your point of also giving her time. I think what happened with the sister is the sister see this person that I grew up with, whether we had a good relationship or bad relationship. This person that I grew up with our 8 other siblings, is traveling the world. From the outside looking in, she seems like she's having an amazing time. I'm having to wake up in the morning and clock into a job that I don't even like. And I don't like the people around me. And I agree that she went by it the wrong way. And the way that she's continuing to go by it. She's moved by being hurt of seeing all of that. And jealousy. I can say that too. But in understanding that, I understand why she's flipping out the way that she is. I don't think it's going to do her any good, but I do understand it.
And those be the motherfuckers you gotta watch out for. Shout out to Farside, by the way. I think it's weird though. Yeah, listen, if you know, you know. Don't challenge me
Right.
on my intellect. But nonetheless, people like her, you gotta watch out for because depending on how far that jealousy will take her. I used the example this morning. Marvin Gaye being the example. He went to go check in on his father.
All right, so
Wait.
wait, because I know way too much about that story. That came all the way from childhood. Marvin's dad, Marvin Sr. never liked Marvin Jr., never. And he also had problems with the fact that Marvin Sr. was a preacher, but he would cross dress around the house. And he would cheat openly. Women would come to the house while his wife was there. Cheat, they would go back downstairs and leave. He was always physically and emotionally abusive. In fact, the last thing that happened was him going down there to whoop his dad's ass. Finally. He was grown enough and big enough to do it from his dad abusing his mom. He went upstairs tired and high and went to sleep. And he woke up to what happened to him. I don't think it's a bad example, but that example is really convoluted. There are other examples. I think Zapp from Zapp and Roger, I think his brother unalived him ultimately. But there are some other examples in that industry that is really, really bad.
Well, I feel like a fair example of stars that have made it, and the sibling was kind of like in the spotlight, but didn't kind of get that pull, We have Beyonce and Solange. We know that Solange has never seen the money that Beyonce has, but we have never seen Solange come out in the way that this sibling has. And we all know Solange been fighting for this career all her life, right?
Solange is good. She's
You ain't
actually
gonna
from.
you ain't gonna let me finish though. Go ahead, Sodari.
I know. I'm sorry, but isn't she large overseas?
No, she has a niche market and she's gotten comfortable with what her sound is. But to Amher's point, no, she's not on Beyonce star and money level. But Solange has admitted over time, that she's okay with who she is.
That Solange son that came out and said that Beyonce don't do nothing for him.
Probably.
Probably, but again, we gotta slow down because if that really did happen, I'm your aunt, bro. Heavy on the I'm your aunt, not your mother. What we talking about? And if that did happen, that would have been my response. What you coming to me for? Look, y'all gonna think I'm cold by the time this conversation over. Don't ask me. Don't ask me, cause the fuck you think this is? Now let me bring it down. Sassy, you've been patient. Would you like to add anything to what we discussing? About how these motherfucking low down siblings, aunts, uncles, mother fathers ain't worth a goddamn. Anything to add, or you just up here chilling? If so, I'll continue. All right. Not I love Miss Nitra. I like how you just added that in there.
I love Minitra.
This motherfucker boy. Okay. Let's bring it outside of that entertainment business, right? Are y'all familiar with who I Speak is? Not I Speak. I Speed, excuse me. Names is familiar.
I
Y'all know
speed
who?
as in with the D, right?
The
Yes.
Yeah,
what
I
the
Speak.
streamer?
The streamer.
Yeah.
Do y'all know his backstory?
Yeah, I honestly do.
I Show Speed. Okay. So, what's your thoughts with Mom Dukes wanting to come around now that he's made it in the streaming industry? I'm listening.
I
Let's not all
believe
speak at once. Mm-hmm.
I believe it's up to him at this point in his life, how they go through the relationship and how he builds with that. If he decides to, that's not for me to say what he should and shouldn't do. It's situational, and whatever situation that he went through, that's something that they have to dissect. It's not for me to dissect.
So they want a quick recap on who I Show Speed is. I Show Speed is someone who is a streamer, does his thing on YouTube, Twitch, etc. Right? Before he got to that point, he was trying to get his streaming shit off the ground, living at his mom's house. He was a kid. Stay right there. His mom was like, yo, cut this shit out or you gonna have to go. So what ended up happening? He ended up living with his father. The father supports the dream, trusts the process. Boom. Now he's a what millionaire doing what, traveling the world. Just was over in Africa. Beautiful as fuck. Check out his content. And Mom Duke, slowly but surely. It's not this is a real person.
Yeah.
I Show Speed is a real streamer. This is real life. His mom literally kicked him out and he ended up staying with his dad. Now he's a millionaire and she spins the block acting like she wants to support him. In his early 20s, doing better than most. Is he obligated, Roro? Ma'am, one of the elders? I would love to hear, is he obligated to jump in and help out his mother?
Well, Bella, since you want to know my opinion,
Please and thank you.
as a mother, when my son first went to college, and I've told the story before, he got with some people and they were like, they're doing this and that, right? They were in battles, like gaming. And I was like, don't do it. He did it. When the money came to my CA, I was like, oh my word. As a mother, I told him not to do it, but he did it anyway. And it helps pay and put him through college. As a mother, and 53 carrying the one, we have to listen to the younger generations. The generation. And the reason for that is because we feel like working hard is what you're supposed to do, right? But the younger generation is working smarter, not harder. Now, with that being said, that's still his mama at the end of the day.
I know you fucking. Oh.
Roro, I have
So
to
hold on, 'cause
disagree.
no, wait a minute. Let me just. Hold on, just real quick, Roro. Why do people downplay streamers? Do you understand how hard it is to be a streamer in itself? Y'all don't think that's hard work? So what's the difference between a streamer and someone who stays at home and do customer service? Tell me.
It's very hard work. But at the end of the day, the Bible says, honor your mother and father, and your days shall be longer.
Also say, what it also say, Roro? What's the rest of it, Roro?
They love leaving that part out.
She rolling her eyes.
Finish the verse. Finish the verse.
She gotta finish it.
Oh, I know she ain't went on mute. We listening.
Rolled her damn eyes.
You can't hear.
I didn't say anything.
Oh, no.
I truly believe it's up to each individual, right? You got to understand.
We ain't here to answer.
I still see the good in everybody, Bella. I try to see the good.
Honor thy mother and thy father. And what did it say after that?
And your days shall be longer.
After that.
And what did it say after that?
but I got a real question though. My thing about that is, do you really believe the scripture if you only pick and choose which part you follow and which part you preach?
Train bean. Talk about it.
Trina, I'm going to be
I think that's an
honest
excellent
with
question,
you.
but I think most people do believe that they believe in that book, even after they cherry pick. That's why I don't have like to have the
when it's
conversation.
convenient. Boom.
Let me ask
you. They want to quote it. When it's convenient, they believe in it. See, that's that.
Bella,
but the thing about it is, the Bible is an open interpretation and how you want to interpret it, right? And sometimes some people want to take those words a little further than what they need to go. Sometimes I just start where it says, honor your mother and father, and your days shall be longer. Go ahead and put the glasses on, Bella. But at the end of the day, right? Some people don't even believe in it. I believe in it. But all I'm saying is to the parents, believe in your kids. Take the time to listen to them, because they can become millionaires overnight, and then you'll be out in the cold. So just have that conversation with the kids.
Can I ask a question? Because
before you ask that question, we're gonna try this again. The verse said, because you done said all that, and we're gonna go right back to that verse. Honor thy mother, thy father, and then
parents, do not be exacerbating to your children. That's what it says. Okay? Look, look. I'm gonna just tell you respectfully, and I might be Roro, and I might be in the same age, or she might be a little bit older than me. I'm in my 50s. Okay? Nah, let's not.
No, unmute. We can't hear you. Unmute.
I'm just saying. Pass. She just came home from the hospital. Give her a pass.
I'm 53, carrying the one. Yes, ma'am.
So let me.
Okay, so I'm 50. Guess what? I'll be 53. I'm the same thing. I'm just saying it. Look, look. This is why the younger generation wants to be frustrated with us, sometimes, cause we
Boom!
don't.
Tell him.
Cause guess what?
Tell him.
We don't want
Mm-hmm.
to take accountability for the bullshit that we brought that you might have been ignorant on. And I'm not calling you ignorant, but you don't want to you don't want to take accountability. You don't want to look past what the knowledge that or the new knowledge on the new
Get her.
interpretations that is available out there.
Well,
Now,
I
I'm
would,
just saying.
New York Foxy, I mean NY Foxy.
Mm-hmm.
I would agree with you. We have to bridge that gap between us and the kids. I would
so we're
agree.
Okay.
gonna try it right
So then,
now. So New
so
York
then,
Foxy, one
listen.
moment. So no, one moment. So she said we're gonna bridge the gap. We're gonna try it right now. Let's try this again. What does the verse say? Since you want to bridge the gap, let's see if you can lead by example right here in this moment. Come on.
Bro,
You
you
know
is
what?
silly.
Oh,
But
I'm
wait,
sorry. You said something that I just dozed off.
so wait, I have a
And this is
question for real,
thank
for
you,
real.
Saint. There it is. There it
Because
is. No, but so Dorian, I appreciate you being patient. If I said your name wrong, don't get me.
don't
But
worry about it.
Roro is
Thank
the
you.
example. She is the example of what the fucking generation be talking about. Y'all be, oh yeah, come together, kumbaya, and all that fly shit. And then when it's time to stand on business, look at what they do. So millennials, we ain't the problem.
We not,
But
but I've been said that, Bella.
Millennials, it ain't
but
us.
Bella, you
I
got to
said
Yes.
that,
understand.
Belle.
But you
Millennials
got,
up by 100.
but Bella, you got to understand what works in my household may not work in every
No,
house.
but Roro, let's
Here we
expound on you
go.
and this fleet joke that you're doing. Let's really expound on it because actually, there's a video going viral right now, right,
Which girl
of
at?
an older lady. She doing her damn cake celebration. The lady done caught the whole fucking table on fire. You know what she does? As the elder in the room, as the person who probably has had the most experience with fire, she gets up and she runs. It takes the millennials to put the fire out before the damn whole house catch on fire because she'd have spread the fire to the table. What is it with you guys? You guys have caught the country on fire and are not blessed to the mess.
Mm.
Yeah, y'all
Tell
didn't think I was gonna tie that in.
But wait, I'm
But
gonna say
at
this,
this,
right? So hold on, give me a second, Roro, right? I have no problem with Gen X and the baby boomers. My problem that I have with y'all is that you want us as the millennials to raise our Gen Z children the way that y'all raised us. We stopped that shit. The generational curse stops there, right? Um, and I think that
You have to put our camera on. Ooh.
Oh no, you don't.
No.
so. We stopped that, right? And still, us as millennials wanted we are in the middle between our children and our parents. And then it's like y'all want us to choose between y'all and the children. My thing is this. You know how much money out of my daughter alone, she wanted to do nails. I bought her the whole nail kit, never did anything. She wanted to do hair. I bought all the stuff for the hair. Never everything that she said that she wanted to do, I supported it. Lost a lot of money. I'm not mad. And if she say tomorrow she want to do some other shit, guess what? I'm going to support her. What you just said, Roro, was I told him not to do it, but the money came to my Cash App and I was like, damn.
no, what I said, okay, wait a minute. What I said is, this is exactly what I said. I told Knucklehead Hazel Eyes not to do it. Now, I hope these people don't come after us. That's exactly what I said. But guess what? It worked out for the greater good. But I'm glad he didn't listen to me. I'm glad I raised him to be his own independent man. I'm not going to say I'm always right.
Thank you, Saint. You said everything but that full Bible verse. Okay, title gifter. Thank you, Saint. Yeah, everything but that Bible verse, though. You think I forgot?
Yeah,
Every time I
and
see you,
the two verses y'all was talking about, I think the one that she's talking about is in Exodus. The one,
get up.
the other one is in Ephesians. Though, and I think it's Ephesians 6.
Is it 6 1
Um,
through 4?
there we go. So, hey, look, I grew up in Alabama. Study what did Timothy say? Study to show thyself approved. So it's a
Mm-hmm.
lot of that book that I know
Thank
that
you,
I
Stank Baby.
kind of don't want to know, but yeah, is provoke not your children to wrath.
Yeah,
So honor thy mother and father, but also thy mother and father should make sure that there's respect coming from their side as well.
absolutely.
Heavy on the respect coming from both sides, because respectfully, shout out to mom and dad for setting a boundary early on. If they ain't going to disrespect me, bitch, you ain't going to either. Is
So,
it, how do I pronounce your name, ma'am? Up here above me? How do I say your name?
Ayla?
Ayla.
Yes.
Nice to meet you. I think it's my first time having you indulge in the conversation with
Yeah,
us.
I'm just
Welcome.
listening.
All right, look. So, one, thank you. Welcome in. Respectfully, what's your thoughts on the conversation we having about these entitled ass siblings and parents and family members thinking that they have right to your money that you earned and bust your ass for?
Okay, well, I'll say this. As somebody that takes care of a family member, like my grandmother, I love her to death. Everything she needs and everything she wants, I give her, right? So if I was in a position where I was a millionaire or a thousandaire, I would definitely help my other sibling. Well, not, I wouldn't, I would help my family members that I want to help. You know what I mean? I don't think everybody is entitled to your money just because they are blood related to you. You know what I mean? But I mean, you are able to help who you want to help. So that's that.
All right,
And
so
thank y'all about my
respectfully,
shirt. I got it from Marshall's.
I know that's the fuck right, boo. So respectfully, so if your siblings was on some bullshit with you, ain't really fuck with you for real, and then all of a sudden they remember you, you get a couple dollars, you want to rock out with them or
Never. I have a
it's a
sibling
dub,
right
right?
now that I don't even talk to. So I mean, it is what it is. I mean, if we not talking before I got rich and famous, then we not talking after I get rich
Thank
and
you,
famous.
Saint. That
Cause
part.
we
That's
not
all I'm
nobody over
saying.
here is getting taken advantage of. So that's that.
So Bella,
Facts.
I want to make sure I'm being fair in that what I said earlier, like because I can see both sides of it. But if we're talking strictly like industry with this stuff, there's precedent to this because Roger and Zapp, like I mentioned earlier, the I want to be a man group, all of that, like that, right? Roger's brother unalived him and then unalived himself. It was because of some money issues. It was because Roger was about to move on from him as management and a few other things. There's also Al Green. After that situation that happened with Al Green and his girlfriend and the grits and all of that, after he got out of after he got out of the hospital, his cousin held him at GUN point
Shit, don't forget
because he
about Andre Harrell.
that's
Don't
another
forget
one,
about Heavy D. Don't forget
another one.
about them people.
so so there is a list. Like as soon as Al Green got out of the hospital, he was held at GUN point from his cousin because his cousin said he owed him money. He chose not to press charges ultimately, and a couple years later he opened a church. But I get it. There is precedent for it. And I don't think it's an easy answer to any of this, which is why I don't particularly judge anybody who's like, yeah, I don't fuck with my brother or my sister or whatever. But I also understand the other side, like, hey, I grew up with you. We might not have the best relationship, but I do want to see you happy. I do want to see you blessed.
Motherfucker, you don't even want to see me happy because, bitch, if opportunity presents itself, you going to take me the fuck out so you can get what I have. No. I'm not even going to be in proximity for you to fuck me over in that way.
Yeah,
Y'all
but
wonder
it
why
don't happen like
motherfuckers
that
hit
all
the
the
lottery and disappear on niggas? Now y'all understand more and more why motherfuckers just get ghosts.
I
Hell
don't
no.
know, Bella, because I experience it differently. You would want to say that and you would want to
Right,
think that
Juniper?
because in the situation, I swore my sister off. I'll never fuck with that bitch again. Fuck that hoe. Right? But the way the situation would have it was, our relationship became tighter because of that moment. And she showed a different person in another moment. So, sometimes situations change and life events happen that cause people to change. So we always got to keep that in mind.
No, bitch. When the day comes that I become rich, I'm gonna act like I'm broke and see if you still fuck with me. I'm gonna act like I'm broke and see if you're
Me
gonna reach out
too.
to me at some point. I'm just
There
gonna
you
act
go.
like no, like I want to see.
What?
Okay, so I haven't heard from my sister Bella in years. I haven't heard from my daughter Bella in years. I wonder how she's doing. I just want to check on her just because. Whole time, bitch, I'm living in a villa. We sitting up on the hill. You can see the city, all that fly shit, right? I need to see, are you fucking with me for me, or bitch your ass is waiting for an opportunity to get me? Who
I
are
ain't
you?
gonna lie. I'm the type of person. All that shit sound really good, but I ain't gonna lie. If I was good and set and like actually wealthy, even if it was a family member that I felt like I wouldn't necessarily just give you a lump sum of cash, I'm not gonna just let you like. It's gonna be something that I do. Even if it's I reach out, I figure out where you stay, and I end up paying your rent until you get shit figured out. Even
Right.
and I don't got the best relationship with my family at all. But it just would not sit right with me as a person knowing that I have more than enough means and you, my flesh and blood, is sitting somewhere without. I just wouldn't be able to do it. Even if I don't
So
give it to you
Trina, but
directly,
so
even if
yeah,
you don't know it's
okay.
me, I'm gonna do something.
Come
That's
through,
just me.
Trina. Come
Okay,
I agree with
okay,
through.
that.
brother. Listen, we cheering, right? We clapping and cheering, right? So Trina, how about you doing better than me? And bitch, I'm getting robbed and don't even know I'm getting robbed. I'm making under minimum wage, $1,000 a month. You're making $1,000 a week, and you still coming to me for money.
Did you hear what I
What
said, Bella?
then?
I said if I'm good, if I'm well off.
No,
Did you hear what I said?
no. When I wasn't good, I
Okay, I'm
barely
talking
had
about
for
when
my
I
fucking self, and you still was trying to take from me. You were better off than me, bitch. I needed you. I should have been asking you for help.
all that's well and good, Bella. Okay, Bella, you talk about your shit. That's all that's well and good. You thinking about your own life and situations and family. So I get it. For me, I don't care what happened in the past. Y'all have seen me go through shit, and it was me and my baby. If I get to a point where I'm good, I don't have to worry about nothing. I know I could go blow 50,000 and me and my kids still gonna be good. If I am wealthy and well off, and I know I have a family member that is not good, especially an immediate family member like a sibling or my mama or my granny or somebody, again, even if I don't give it to you directly, even if you don't know it's me, I'm not gonna let you just be without. I'm just not gonna do it.
Right.
I'm
I'm with
not.
And the
Trina. You
wild
won't
part
be
about all
rich,
that,
but
all
you
that
won't be
shit cool.
without. You
All
won't
No,
be
that
you're
rich,
shit
but
not
you
gonna
won't
cool.
be
be rich.
without.
You're not gonna be
All
going to
of that
Turks and
shit is
Caicos or none of
cool.
that shit. You're
But
not gonna be flying all
all that
around,
shit is cool. But
but
they
you're
wouldn't
gonna
do it
have
for
a
you.
home. You're
All
gonna
that
be
is
fed.
cool. But the roles reversed, they wouldn't even consider you. You're an afterthought. All of
Heavy
that is
on
cool.
afterthought.
But you don't afterthought though. Reverse that shit, and you're not even an option. Reverse the roles. You're not even
But
an
see,
option
but
in
wait.
their
Here's the
success.
thing.
You
Here's
don't
the
even
thing. With
exist in
But
their
that's why
success.
it's about me though. It's not about what they would
yeah,
do. That's why I said I would not be able
exactly.
to be at peace with myself. It's not about what they would do, what they did, or what they've said. That's why I started it with I would not be able to be at peace knowing I'm that good, but somebody I love and grew up with and was so close to have the same blood running through our veins is somewhere without a home and can't eat. Again, you will not be wealthy. You're not going to be going on shopping trips and going on vacations. That's not going to happen. But I'm not going to be somewhere well off, sitting up with 6, 7 figures somewhere, and you don't have a place to stay and you don't have no food to eat. I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm going to make sure you have the necessities that you need in your life so that I can be at peace with my riches, with my assets. Cause it's not even going to feel right to me if I know my mama somewhere and then she ain't got shit.
Yeah, and I'm with Trina on that 100%. Like I can help you from a distance. I ain't even really got to talk to you that much. If I know you need it and I got more than enough, our relationship could have been shit. Like the way you explained, Bella. Like I could have been in the dirt and you had it and you didn't help. If I get to the point to where I got more than enough, I don't have to call you every day. I don't have to text you every day. You don't have to reach out to me. You don't have to know it's from me. I don't ever have to talk to you again. But when I know you need it, I want to make sure you got it. That's just for my own peace.
See, look, they in
So
the audience. One
Bella,
John, hold on. No, because one John in the audience just said when it was the roles reversed, her sister is doing good and she was motherfucking homeless. See, that's the shit I'm talking about. So these expectations is like, well, what would Jesus? Where would
Bella,
was Jesus in her thought process when she was motherfucking homeless and needed a hand up, a something,
Bella,
a blanket?
can I make a statement?
Oh, my apologies. You new to the panel. Good evening. Yes, ma'am.
I love your show. I always watch you. I just stay in the comments. But I grew up on this. My mama always told me, mama may have, papa may have, but God bless the child that have their own.
here you go.
Hey, when she told me that, when I used to ask her, Ma, I need help, and she told me, get your ass out there and get it on your own, they watched me go through my shit to be where I'm at. Fuck 'em. I ain't giving you shit. My money is my money, so I never go back that way. That's all I had to say.
So I do understand that God bless the child that got their own, right? I'm not gonna lie, I appreciate everything that my mother did to me as a fucking teenager because as a 40-year-old today and where I sit at today, baby, I don't hate you. I love you to death, but I just can't fuck with you. If you need me, I will be there. If something happens, I will be there. But
Bitch, I'll be there to help take the motherfucking shovel and curry up. Let me help you cover up the
Oh, y'all
cabinet.
nah, I'm
different.
not.
I'll be
I
Y'all
there for
built
that.
so
different.
I'll be there
Y'all
to
built
Mama,
help
different.
cover
that,
up the
but you know what,
motherfucking
Bella?
cabinet.
for,
I'll do that much. I'll help with that.
for
Man, my mama
real,
threw in the lifeline for me, man. I carried her on my back, man. I wiped my mama's ass. I did everything for my mama because that's the type of mama she was for me. So I
Amen.
don't know that type of shit y'all on. But when my mama
it
needed me
ain't,
to wipe her butt when she was sick, baby, I humbled myself and wiped her ass. When my mama needed me to give her a shower, I gave her a shower. Like, I don't know. I got a different type of parent love. I don't know.
So what I'm saying is, I will never. I love my mother. My father passed away 3 years ago. I loved my parents. I had a better.
No, hold on. So Sadori, it's funny they saying that's your mom, nigga. Did she remember she was my mom? Did she remember she
That's a
was my
fair
mom
question.
when she left me and my brother in that house
my,
by ourselves? Did
my
That's
she
fair.
mom
remember
was,
she was my mom? No, I'm just. Did she remember who she was to us? Just curious. Did she remember the position she held? While y'all asking me, oh, but that's your mom. Did she know that? She ain't even here no more.
That's
Ain't
why
even
I
make
said
it no more. But did
I
she
had a
remember
different
that?
type of relationship because I understand everybody
Yeah, don't
don't
play
have
that
that
with me.
relationship.
And,
Don't do
and,
it.
and, and
Like
it ain't
Glow,
I'm
but
even,
back to
it's
Glow
not
though.
even a,
That's
it's
saying
not
how we
even
know
about,
Glow and her mama relationship wasn't like that.
but it's not even so much about the relationship. 'Cause my mom was a great mom to me, but that's just the
Love
way
that for you.
she raised me. If you want it, go out here and get it on your own because it ain't my job to push your ass through. So guess what? I did what the hell she told me to do. Now I'm where I'm at. Now if I feel like I want to give her some, it ain't cause she gonna ask me. She not finna ask me anyway because that's just the mom she is. But now I ain't finna help my motherfucking siblings because they had the opportunity to do what the fuck I did. Fuck them.
That
Period.
so
part.
I don't give
That
my
a
thing.
part right
fuck.
there.
They older
Say,
than
Everybody has
me.
what is that
choices.
Glock?
Choices.
No.
No,
You
I'm making
sound
hold
like
on.
Glock.
That
Everybody
sound like
have
Glock
choices.
too.
Period. You have a choice to do right by your children, right? You knew you had these children. You had your responsibilities to them. Boom, you ain't do right. Now, okay, you see your children, they better off, they do great, and now you looking for them to come back and remember you. No, that's not how that shit work. Y'all not gonna say a motherfucker is cold hearted for their response to the shit. I'm not having it.
No,
So
You don't have no
Abdul,
choice.
let me ask you this, right? moving
What's up?
forward, moving forward, right?
Moving
With
forward.
now that you're a mom and you have your
Word.
own children, right?
Facts.
Just say you and one of your children fall out when they 21, 22, and then they say fuck you. How would you feel about that?
Not claiming that. My son's standing right here, not claiming that. Love him to death.
That's not what
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
asking.
just saying. I'm just, just making sure, like, I'm just blocking whatever energy. But I'm listening. Go ahead.
All right.
How
Block
would you
that.
feel? How would you feel if that was you? You get what I'm saying? Like,
I would have to check me. What did I do as a mother to make my son feel that way? What did I do that he feel like, you know what, I had to cut you off? You was toxic to me and I need to protect me. I gotta check me. Clearly, I'm the problem. I did something for him to feel that way.
okay, that's fair. But we are millennials, so you have to remember that. Like, we are in the middle of the generation of Gen X and Gen Z.
Sadaria. Is
What?
that Sadaria?
Yeah, Sadari.
Well, let me tell you something. It's all about how you raise a child, right? I I'm not going to say what a child will or will not do, right? But with what you just said, if I don't think most children or young men as boys are going to talk to their parents like that, especially not mama.
If
I'm
I was fucked up
sorry.
to my son, if I was fucked up to my son and he later on gets older and say it's fuck me, how can I get mad at his choice?
Right. But
I created that situation.
I
Right.
don't, because most young men, they protect their mothers. I don't see that happening. And
So
it,
A
Bella,
lot of young man is going to see that his mom ain't shit and going to choose himself and say, yeah, no, mom, like, keeping you around is hurting me more than it's helping me. I got to get the fuck away from you.
So, are we saying that mothers are jealous of their daughters? Because if you're saying most
oh, wait a
young men,
minute. No, I never said that.
so
I
why
mean,
would
we can look at Keisha Cole and Frankie relationship. Keisha Cole made it, went back and got her drug habit ass mama, tried to bring her sister into this shit, and it still fucked Keisha over.
I'm her with the fucking
what
W
is
you
that?
getting coffee tomorrow. Roro, we gonna make use of that $40. So far, I'm her and Sodori. Boom, that's $20 right there. Perfect example. And that's more so our generation right here. So what y'all got to say about that right now? Her mom couldn't get right, tried to help her. Siblings tried to help him. And we watched this shit on live TV.
Right.
Did we not? So
Yeah, we
what y'all
did.
got to say
We
about that?
did, Bella.
So what y'all got to say now? I'll wait. Y'all want Glow to end
So
up like
wait a
Keisha?
minute? Go ahead. I'm sorry, J.E.
Do y'all want Glow to end up like Keisha? Go ahead, Jay.
what I would say to that is something that I learned in therapy. We what the therapist told me, and I had and I still have a pretty good relationship with my parents, but she told me that I have to give them some kind of grace, and that there's nobody there to really teach a parent how